doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fucking ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the digs in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Oh, yeah. Basement Benchwarmers Podcast, back for another week.
Richard.
You
guys are ruining the show already.
Got a lot to get through tonight, so let's get started right away.
Dick.
What did you guys do this past week? Ed, go ahead.
Oh, man. On Sunday during the Lions game, I went to the Lions game, get it? Yeah, I went to You're a Good Man, Antonio Brown. It was performing at Ruther. No, it was actually a good man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I made that joke, the Antonio Brown joke, in front of a bunch of those boys that dance and sing. Not one got it. Not one. Not even one set of jazz hands for me. I was like, I was working on that one the whole way there. But anyways, I've been out of that Peanuts loop for like 41 years now. You guys.
I'm sorry, you said penis?
No, Peanuts.
Oh, okay.
The Charles Schultz thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
Wah, 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 wah,
Yeah,
wah.
that dog's still funny, but the Charlie Brown guy, what a miserable loner that guy is. He's depressing. I mean, I don't remember how the Peanuts franchise ended, but I'm guessing it was with an AR-15 and a pipe bomb. Wow. That's what I'm like, the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, he's going to blow this place up.
Yeah.
He was miserable. No.
Does he still wear that same... Is my mic on?
It doesn't sound like your mic is
button,
on.
maybe? Check the button over there.
About time we wised up.
Behind the cookies? Maybe the button?
Oh, the button behind the cookies.
Try it now.
Yeah, see if you got the...
Is it working? Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Hey.
The cookie button.
So when you did the mic test, you didn't even listen to me.
It showed. Maybe someone else was talking. I don't know.
Right.
When you were
Why
done.
not?
I turn it back off. It sounds better in here.
You're right. Heavy breathing.
So, what were you saying, Willie, about peanuts?
No, is that what? I'm not going to sing the Take Me Out to the Ball Game like Matt Nagy. Remember? He said
Yeah.
Penis and Cracker Jack.
That's why he
That's what got fired.
Yeah, that's why he got fired. Okay, Eric.
It was a busy weekend. Big Man Logan had 7 sporting events between Saturday and Sunday, so it was just nonstop from 8 to 5, just running around basketball games and soccer games. Soccer games in the shitty, windy, rainy weather on Saturday. But and then you get daylight savings times, which it's good and it's bad, right? So daylight savings time has especially fallback has the one pro and the one con. And I'm thinking to myself, this is a perfect metaphor for the two teams that I root for right now. So the pro and the con. So the pro, what's the pro to the daylight savings time fallback? You get that extra hour of rest in the morning, extra hours of sleep. And that's kind of like the Milwaukee Bucks sneaking in that extra win to go to 9-0, first time in franchise history they're 9-0, snuck in that extra win even without Giannis. You were there, right? So that's kind of the pro, but the con is that it's getting dark. It gets dark too early, right? That's the Packers. It's getting really, really dark for the Packers, the earliest that I can remember, to tell you the truth.
It might be an eclipse.
I saw a meme today. It said, eliminated from the play.
That wasn't a meme. That was actually official.
Yeah. So that's daylight savings time is the perfect metaphor for Bucks and Packers
They hold no tiebreakers.
Yeah, they hold no tiebreakers.
Only over the Bears. It ain't going to matter.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Yikes.
Willie, how was your week?
Pretty good. I missed you the last show. I was busy out giving candy for trick or treating.
Like what?
I think
I wasn't even
it was
in
just
town
me
yet.
and Ed last week.
Yeah.
And Jace, yeah. Eric wasn't here either.
We didn't even have
Where was
candy
I?
here.
You did it on Sunday.
Yeah,
That's
because I
right.
was out of town.
Sunday. But just helping people move, watching some Michigan State soccer.
Nice.
They got beat yesterday in the finals, in the Big Ten championship finals, but
so they're done. Is there
no? They made
there's an NCAA tournament, right?
Yep, the tournament. And they
Great.
play next week or this next weekend against Milwaukee, and they're a number 4 seed. So if they keep winning, they're going to end up playing Notre Dame. So
wow,
tough matchup there.
and Notre Dame's like number 1
They're always
in
pretty
that
good.
bracket. So I don't know who the overall number 1 was. I think it was UCLA. So
cool.
but yeah,
UCLA.
Ukla Fran and
UCLA. My past week, nothing special.
How was the card weekend or the week?
Oh, it was good.
Early week card getaway.
Had fun. Didn't win much, but it was a good time.
Where'd you go to?
New Buffalo.
Oh, that's
4
right.
wins, right around the corner.
Yep.
Pretty
nice.
Yeah, that's a nice place.
Yeah.
Solid for being a casino, a Midwest casino.
Right.
Probably one of the nicer ones I would say that I've been to in this area.
Okay.
So besides that, nothing much more. I went to the Bear game yesterday. It was a good game, good offensive game for both teams. But yeah, that's about all I did.
I actually got one more thing, Scott.
Week. Yes.
So sports has all these unwritten rules, especially like baseball, So I know, and us guys have these unwritten rules too. Like, you'll say, "Hey, can I bring something to the party?" And you say, "Oh, no, you're good," but you still make sure you bring some beer or something like that. And I think what happens, and I know I'm guilty of it too, you go into your fridge and you grab whatever garbage beers that you don't want anymore, and you take them to that party and you leave them, and you walk away from them. So, but I experienced this. I had a party a couple weeks ago, and a gentleman by the name of Scott Cavelli brought some delicious treats and left them there. So we're all going to have one right now. So you guys ready?
What are they? Those waters?
I know that guy.
They weren't that bad. They were okay.
So he left us some mom water. So I figured what a perfect way to celebrate Ed's birthday.
Right.
Was that in that Cubs cooler?
We all share a mom water.
No, that went right into his cooler.
This one is Linda.
Linda, blueberry peach.
I'm going to have Julie.
All right.
That's what Hop said.
Who likes coconut?
What's the other
Scott
choice?
does like
What's the other choice?
Sandy.
Want that one?
I don't know if I'm a blueberry peach. What's that one?
Oh, another Linda. Can never have enough Lindas.
I can't drink Linda. That's my mother-in-law. That's weird.
Yeah. So Willie, Linda.
I want that one. I want
That's the
Julie.
same one.
I want Julie.
Oh, fine. You could have Julie.
What flavor is it?
But he's got to get the coconut. Give him the coconut. I ain't drinking.
I'll drink the coconut. I don't care. It's like just like
I don't
water.
care.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Give that to Willie. There we go.
Oh, this is 0 calorie. I don't know if I can drink
Let's
this.
drink up. Let's slam them.
All right, guys. Let's
Hold
enjoy
on.
these.
Hold on.
Let's shotgun. Not too late.
0 artificial sweeteners.
All right,
I'm
ready to
in.
chug
Now,
it?
hey, if they made one called Karen, what would that
There
flavor
was a
be?
Karen in
Was there
there.
a Karen?
Yeah,
what would the
but
flavor be?
I don't know.
Well, that's my mom's name. I ain't drinking that either.
See?
And Linda's your mother-in-law's name.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Chug it
One,
and belch.
2, 3.
Oh, they're
That's
terrible.
gross.
It tastes like water.
No, it tastes
Look at
like...
Willie's just dying.
Oh, you got coconut.
No,
that's
Willie, I
why.
don't have any more.
What is it? Just water?
It's not that bad, actually.
It's got alcohol
This
in
is pretty
it.
good.
It does have alcohol in it.
Oh, yeah. It does.
Oh, I'm
4.5% alcohol.
Can you imagine having a? Oh.
Oh, man, you could get wasted on these.
It's not.
I don't think they're bad.
Get out of here, old pumpkin pie.
So you
You're
guys-
on your feet.
You guys bought these thinking they were going to be good, and you're just-
Jenny bought them, and we tried one, and I took them to her party.
No,
I
so-
thought people would drink them.
Just kidding. Nobody touched them. Happy birthday, Ed.
It's not my birthday yet.
When is it?
2 days.
It's Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't listen.
It's close enough.
just
So we
come
both
in
have
here
birthdays on Wednesdays.
You just come in here like a freight train. Just
Oh, I'm sorry, I took up a lot of time. I'm leaving early, by the way.
Is your birthday on Wednesday, too?
Yeah, Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Ooh,
So
I'll be around for that.
bring the mom water or the bong water,
Let me see something.
We'll bring Julie, Linda, and what do you got, Willie?
Karen.
Karen.
Oh yeah,
Your
No,
mom's
I had
Karen.
Julie.
Your mom's name's Karen.
yeah. She doesn't like that whole thing, right?
No,
now.
no, I don't think any Karens do.
What's her middle name?
Margaret.
Karen.
Call her Mags.
The Karens were out in full effect this weekend at the soccer tournament, and
Oh,
and
yeah?
you're seeing. Oh my God, there was There was a game that got suspended because parents wouldn't shut up and wouldn't leave the field, so they just canceled the game.
Soccer?
Where were these parents from?
Our game, I don't know. We had 2 games that were interrupted by parents or coaches screaming at refs, and the officials had to come out. It was that kind of weekend.
What age is this again?
10, 11-year-olds.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, so it was an ugly weekend for soccer.
Was the refereeing bad, or was it just...
they're teenage kids most of the time.
How bad can refereeing be in a soccer game?
It wasn't even that bad. I mean,
No? Okay.
you know soccer, right?
Yeah,
So even
yeah.
Logan, it's raining and it's cold, and Logan had a throw in, right? And the ball slipped out of his hands as he was about to throw in, but it didn't go on the field. It stayed there.
Right.
So it's fine, right? And the ref just sat
Didn't
there.
go on the play.
Logan picked it back up, did the throw in. That was the first thing that this lady was losing her mind. I mean, she was ready to
It was
go on
the
the
one
field.
rule she knew. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why she's screaming about it.
Screaming,
Yeah.
"Are you
Guarantee it.
blind? What's wrong with you?" And then that was the start of it. And then there was another kind of sketchy call. And right after the game, she beelined it, just got in the faces of these teenage refs. And our coach, our rush coach, stood up to them. He's like, "You know what? If you have a problem, you need to go over to the pavilion and see the marshals or whatever." And then her husband came out and got in his face, and he's like backing up. He's like, "Get away from me. Do not come anywhere near me." And so then the marshal finally came out and made them leave.
Good.
Yeah, sent them packing. So
Where were they from again?
I don't know where.
Come on, man. You know.
I don't want to say.
What the
You should say.
hell?
I don't want to say.
It was Elmbrook.
It wasn't Elmbrook.
It wasn't the Elmbrook?
No. We
Ooh,
played
that would
Elmbrook
make
the next day.
Colonia.
That was the one team that was civil. Those people, they kicked.
Were they
their
from the
ass.
Bavarian club?
No, they weren't Bavarians. No.
Well,
They're just
why
gonna
can't
go.
you tell us who it is?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I mean, I'd have to look. I can look on Team
I
Stamp.
thought he was keeping under wraps.
Yeah, I'm like,
Being all coy over there.
so
They were drinking their mom waters. I'll tell you that.
It's like
Too many.
It's
of
like,
them.
who was that girl you were making out with, like back in the day, riding on who's on your moped with you? I don't know. It
We
wasn't Elmbrook though.
We don't want to say her name on the show.
No, you can't. See, that's why you just keep doing that.
who?
That's exactly
That
right.
girl that Ed was
on the
with.
moped.
Oh, Betty.
Oh yeah, Betty.
Yeah.
Shredding.
Barnacle Belly.
I don't know if I could.
Betty
finish this.
2x4. couldn't
Anyway.
fit through the door.
Anyway, on this week's Tonight, we're going to talk about the NFL, NBA, the World Series champion Houston Astros. Ed was closest with the Astros in 5.
Oh, I missed it though.
Also, we're going to talk about the NBA. The Bucks, as Eric mentioned, are 9-0, going for 10-0 this evening. And, other things that'll come up and other things I have and a bunch of other stuff. But let's start out with the usual, the good, bad, and the ugly, brought to you by Mom Water.
Oh,
Got any more of those?
so good. At my house, I do because you left like a case.
It was only like an 8-pack. It was a weird pack. It was
Is
weird,
it?
yeah.
Well, I'll bring it
Does-
again next week.
So
It doesn't even taste alcohol
mine's
either.
gone.
Just
No,
tastes like.
it'll just mess you. I think it could mess you up.
I mean, I'd like a little
You know what you
sugar
could do
in
with
there.
that? You know what you do?
It would mess you up if you drank 12 of them.
You know what you do? Take that and some Diet 7-Up, regular 7-Up. Mix it. There you go.
And 2 shots of vodka.
Oh, I like it.
Well, what's the percentage on it?
Then you
Percentage
might
on
get
it?
messed up.
4.5.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty light. Okay.
What's a regular beer?
4, 3. 4.
What is a regular beer?
Yeah.
No. What?
That's
no,
a better question. What is a regular beer?
Last year, me and I had drank Man's beer last. We had Coors Lights.
Coors
last
Lights.
year in bottles.
I love Coors Light.
It was-
Coors Light, I think, is like 4%.
It's the champagne
Yes.
of beers.
So it's less than
No,
this.
that's Miller.
Oh.
So Mom Water.
That's Miller High Life, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Those are all like 4
I'm sorry. It's the
something.
banquet beer.
Oh, yeah, it is the banquet beer.
Well,
the
Coors,
original.
the original
The
banquet.
original banquet beer.
So Mom Water, which is made for Linda, is is stronger than Coors Light.
Yeah. Well, how? Isn't it the king of beers?
No,
Coors Light?
that's Bud. That's Bud.
Oh,
The
okay.
Champagne
Lies.
of beers.
Okay.
Or-
Hi, Jace.
Jackson says hi.
You're not even on.
Yeah, he should be. He's linked to Willie.
It sounded.
Are
like
you
it
on?
was
Hello.
Yeah, you're on. You're on.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I just like pressing the button.
Are we
Okay,
gonna
so
have a
let's start.
podcast
Let's
tonight?
good, bad, and ugly. Let's go with. Let's start with the ugly,
Are you guys alcoholics?
and let's start. I'm gonna.
3 beers already.
Functioning.
You gonna start, Scott?
Jace, functioning alcohol.
You never start.
Yeah, you start.
Let me start with the ugly. I've got more on this later, but I'm gonna we'll talk about it later. I want to get into it right now because it's gonna be a conversation. I have a funny feeling, but the ugly is Kyrie Irving.
Oh, it's the same one I had.
and not what you think I'm going with. I think what the NBA is doing is totally wrong. I think it's incorrect. I don't think it's right because it's a form of free speech, which once again we're not allowing people to have. He didn't do anything wrong. He said words. He didn't, as we talked about in our basement benchwarmer chat, he never had 27 women accuse him of anything wrong, never kicked a girl in a hallway in video. He actually is smarter than people think, I think. He's a smart, you listen to him talk and speak, he knows what he's talking about, knows what he's doing. So if that's his feelings, which I think he knows he made a mistake, but to have a laundry list of things this guy has to do to get back in the league, and including make him pay, donate money to a charity, that actually said they don't want his money, basically. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got more on the info, more on the story, but I'm just gonna say the Kyrie Irving thing in the NBA is just a mess right now, and I don't get it one bit. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't agree with him. I don't agree with the movie he's, but I don't get it.
I don't understand the hypocrisy of he's the worst person since Hitler.
Oh my God! Yeah,
and yet, like I wrote down here because that was my ugly as well.
Okay.
Miles Bridges is not suspended yet for punching his baby mama in front of their 2 babies. This is a league that openly supported and donated money to violent protesters who burned cities, including our own, and murdered scores of people just 2 years ago. And the league puts their shit on the fucking court. You know, their names out. Oh, wow, let's support these people. And Kyrie Irving, who posted a Netflix movie he watched.
He didn't even write anything.
No, he
just tweeted it.
Yep.
This movie. That's all he did. He didn't write, this is the best movie ever, or need to watch this.
Yeah.
He just, it's like you taking a meme and copying it and just sending it out. Well, and not it. I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. That's all he did.
But Miles Bridges punched his baby mama, in front of the kids. He's not suspended yet. It's been 2 years now since that happened. Yeah. NBA hasn't made a decision on what they're going to do with him yet.
Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving, they're like, you got to donate half of your contract. Not half.
$500,000.
That's a lot. That's more than some of us make in months.
But I have an OnlyFans thing going, so I make it in hours.
There's another story.
It looks
similar,
good, by the way.
Thanks.
Willie, I don't know if you saw this story. It's very similar, too, is Boston Bruins. You see they signed this guy?
Yep.
So there's like this star young player. He was drafted and then cut instantly when they found out about his past. Boston waited like a year. He's like killing it in some junior league or something right now. Cam Neely signed him. They went through all the process. The league pretty much came back, put pressure on him to cut him again. Because when he was 13, he was bullying a black kid, which you can't do. He was actually like arrested for it or something, or paid a fine or whatever it was. But this is when he was like 13 years old. He's 20 years old now. So they're going back 7 years to when a kid didn't even have hair on his balls yet.
Right.
To go after him for this and keep him banned from a league for bullying somebody while their players are punching fucking women in the face and they're not doing anything over it. It blows my mind.
Right. I'd be curious to know what the bullying was, though, because
yeah, I mean,
to me, it wasn't like picking on a kid.
It sounds
he had
pretty
to have
serious.
done something physically to him as well.
How many NBA players or NFL players committed felonies when they were kids? We know. Allen Iverson almost murdered somebody in a bowling alley, and John Thompson come and rescued him and changed his life.
Right, right.
But is that worse than saying some dirty words or posting a thing on Twitter? I mean, I don't understand it at all.
What is the status of his? He was suspended for 5 games?
At least 5 games.
Oh, so it's kind of an indefinite type of thing. And I saw the list of the things they want him to do.
And Trevor Bauer's thing is very similar to this. I mean, in a way. There's just no continuity in these suspensions. We talk about them all the time.
They're not very good at picking and choosing their battles.
No, exactly right.
They get it really off.
I'm going to give the NBA a second. The only thing I'm going to change with Miles Bridges is that, remember, that was in court, just ended. So there's
There's
something coming down, but
it happened years ago.
But I'm fully believing that he should still be able to make money if he's not accused. If he doesn't, and he did plead guilty to this.
No,
I took a lesser.
He pleaded no contest.
No
Yes,
contest.
but he did take probation and stuff. He's got to go to counseling and everything. So he's admitting that he did something wrong.
No, but
he took no contest not to go to jail.
That's a plea,
no,
right? Yeah.
no contest proves that he didn't do anything wrong, but he's admitting that he's going to pay the penalty.
The bottom
for it.
line is
He did
this:
something,
no
but he's not
contest. Or
saying
if it's
it.
not guilty, then something should happen to him.
Yeah.
Okay, because he couldn't go to court because he knew he was going to lose.
I mean,
That's
this
why.
goes back.
I think
to,
he will get suspended.
Oh, he
Yeah.
should. He
Yeah.
should.
Well, yeah, he should get probably just as much as Marcelo Ozuna did. They suspended him for like 80 games.
But when you compare, it's hard to compare leagues.
Baseball's tough on their guys when they do something wrong like that.
Yeah.
The NBA and the NFL, I don't. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, but the MLB is almost oversteps because the Trevor Bauer thing is a joke.
It's an absolute joke.
It's a Trevor told joke. Ozuna was correct, but he still got to come back and play.
Yeah, it's just 80 games.
I mean, and he almost killed
Hader-
that girl. He
Hader
did it
almost-
twice, I think.
Yeah,
And Hader almost got in trouble during the All-Star game because some guy went through his stuff when he was a
The
child.
Twitter stuff, yeah, a couple years
Which
ago.
it amazes me in this day and age. I mean, we all grew up in a different time, obviously, other than Jace, where sticks and stones didn't break your bones. Now, you say something bad about somebody,
now
or even
a feather sends you to jail for 4 years.
oh my God, it's way worse than just pushing somebody onto the railroad tracks in New York City. Seriously, which is happening every day almost, and I it just blows my mind, this stuff.
Yep.
I just don't understand, like Scott said.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't. It's just, and I'm not agreeing with any Kyrie Irving.
Well, it's
listen to him talk.
Kyrie has character issues, I think, in general. I think that's why this is so highlighted.
I don't.
He's been a little
I don't think
flaky.
he does.
Really?
What has he ever done wrong besides staging the court and not wanting to take a COVID shot?
Pretty much besides being a
What
weirdo.
is that? That's not. But that's not a correct. That's stereotyping a guy that actually is probably one of the smarter guys in the NBA, hands down. I'm gonna tell you, I listened to interviews since all week. I've been listening to interviews with this guy, and you listen to him talk. He just sits there. He's not being like smartest guy in the room type guy. He's just saying what I never said, and he's not going to apologize for saying I'm saying out. And maybe he that whole thing was I don't know.
No, you're right. Maybe you're right. He's not towing the company line like everybody else is, and
well, remember what they did to that guy from
doing his own thing.
What was it, Houston or whatever?
And that's why it upsets me.
The GM who
Yeah, I
just
get it.
said something against China and they just destroyed him.
Well, Enos Cantor was one guy that got beat up every
Enos
time.
Cantor too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He goes after him. He still goes.
Well, the
after
guy,
him.
the Rockets guy, almost lost his.
The
Yeah,
Houston
that's-
guy,
Maury.
Maury.
Yeah, he almost lost his job and everything because he was honest.
Yeah. But they don't want the honesty. They want you to toe the company line.
Well, that's the biggest problem with Kyrie. You know what? There's a lot of guys that guarantee you that have done the same things that he has done, but he's more vocal.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to say it.
And he's going to say it.
I agree.
You know what? And
And so the perception is that he has character issues. That's more of what I was trying to say.
Good call.
Yeah, that's
how did he get?
That's
on Duke's
the popular
basketball team
opinion.
then? Because I don't think that would have happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think he goes to Duke for Coach K if he has character. I really don't.
Yeah.
And he never was. Oh my, that's a bomb. And he never ever really got in any trouble at Duke. I don't think.
No, I don't recall.
He's never been in
He was
any
only there for a year or
criminal
two.
kind of
He was a one. I think
he was a
He was
one
one and
and
done.
done. So I mean,
and he was hurt that year. Remember?
Oh, he did get hurt.
He was
Right.
hurt most of his Duke year, and he still was the first pick.
He was Dookie.
Yeah, he was a little dookie.
I mean, this kind of comes down, though, that who's that guy that was married to those chicks that were nasty? The Kardashians. Kanye.
Oh, Kanye, yeah.
I mean, he says some dirty words or whatever, and they're just out to get him. He's the worst thing since Hitler's brother.
Yeah.
And he's never hurt anybody.
No, he's off his rocker.
He's off his
Yeah,
rocker,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, he's off his rocker.
Then who's he hurt?
He's getting kicked out of these corporations.
Kanye has bipolar, and he
Yeah.
doesn't take his meds a lot. That's what
So
happened.
he got kicked out of
Is that not an
Skechers. Like, he
AD
went there to.
Is that an
Yeah.
ADA thing? Since he's got a disability?
I mean, I don't know. Like
I
that's
know-
what happened when he ran for president. It's because he went off his meds.
I know
And
of
that's
some
when he
kid
went
that's
crazy.
got
Is he
some
really?
mental
Is it
problems.
he is bipolar for sure. That's a for sure.
Yeah, he's on.
That's a
like,
fact.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kim
yeah.
Kardashian came out and said he didn't take his meds, and that's why.
Oh,
he
Kim
went to run for
Kardashian
president.
said it.
Well, it all got there
No,
are a
it
bunch
is.
of people that reported on it. So,
But again, he's never physically harmed anybody.
No.
But yet Snoop Dogg's been in multiple shootings, and he's doing making cakes with Martha Stewart.
We're going to talk
And
about
doing the
Snoop Dogg
halftime
now.
show.
Come on.
I don't know. I'm just
He's
saying.
the face of Corona now.
Snoop Dogg is
Yeah,
a friend of the show, right?
Yeah,
but again,
yes.
yes, Eric.
He's definitely a friend. Go Crips.
Anybody from Long Beach or Compton. Anybody.
East side, west side, don't care.
I just don't
All
understand.
sides.
I just don't understand how the sides are picked in these battles. I really don't. It's some battles they pick, some they don't.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Willie, bad. Oh, ugly.
We're still on ugly.
My ugly was Aaron Rodgers against my Detroit Lions, which was it was great. It was fun to see that.
I'm so glad that I had all those soccer games and basketball games because I didn't see any of it, and I'm so happy because I heard it was a complete disaster.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had a touchdown, 3 interceptions, and two of the interceptions were in the red zone. Correct?
I thought all three were in the red zone.
All 3 of them were.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 of them got picked off at like
the 2 were inside. The 2 were inside the 1 or 2 or 3, but the other one's inside the 20.
Well,
I
didn't
believe.
we say all those time we want him to go for it more, and now he's going for it and he's throwing the picks in the red zone?
No, we want him to run the ball inside the 5.
Well,
we've been yelling at him.
The first pick he threw, it baffles me that this for a team that's is just not good on offense right now. They're just not good, and it's a multitude of things wrong with the team. It's not just Aaron Rodgers, obviously, but people are like, why are people ripping? You know what? The guy walked around like a shit didn't stink for 15 years, 12 years, and you know what? He took all his money. Time to pay the piper if you're not winning. It comes.
No shit.
You got all the awards and all the accolades when you won.
5-game suspension.
You need to.
He should donate to the ADL as well.
But you need to take that now. But the play that baffled me is that they're at the 1-yard line on 4th and 1, and you're in a game. And I didn't see the game, but the feel of the game after you see the highlights was this game was a low scoring, just a slugfest type game. Kick the field goal, number 1. I don't care where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is that your best play in your playbook from the 1-yard line is a roll to the right, throw back to David Bakhtiari. That's your best play.
Yeah,
you
a guy that's been had multiple surgeries.
But that's your best play in your playbook. And I understand you're hurting.
Yeah, LaFleur needs to take a lot of heat.
Oh yeah,
a lot of heat right now.
I just don't understand.
I don't want to. If we're going to put him on the hot seat yet.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
we'll get to him. Let's do bad.
Well, we didn't get to do our uglies yet. Ed and I didn't do uglies.
No, mine was.
That was Kyrie too.
Kyrie's.
Okay, go. You're ugly. I'm sorry.
Well, my ugly, and hopefully it's not going to happen to Matt LaFleur, is the end of some promising coaching careers that have happened. You know, Frank Reich that came out today. Steve Nash, talk about Kyrie and the Nets, and I mean everybody thought he was going to be the next.
That dude's got to be so happy though.
He probably is happy to get out, and he probably still getting paid, right?
I'm sure he is. Yeah,
but yeah,
well, did he quit or did he get fired?
I thought they came to him. They
did say it was mutual.
They had a mutual
so
agreement.
if it's mutual, then he might not get paid.
Oh, he's going to get a buyout.
Yeah, but won't get as much as his contract though. Right. But he'll get.
But for him,
that's the way it should be done.
He don't need the money though.
Right.
He's not. He's
Steve Nash.
He's not a coach.
He's
not a coaching lifer where he needs his cash.
That's how it should be done though. If you're in these situations, you know,
I think he wanted out.
You should meet in a meeting and go. Okay,
I kind of hope
what
he
do
gets
you want?
a second. I kind of hope he gets a second chance because he probably could be a decent coach.
I feel like he'd be a good assistant coach.
Jason Kidd's getting a second chance. He looks pretty good with the Mavericks. I mean, I don't know. Doc Rivers got a second chance, right?
6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my ugly. Just kind of the end of some promising coaching situations for. And like I said, hopefully it's not Matt LaFleur.
You got an ugly?
Yeah. All the stupid political commercials. I just hope they end tomorrow. That's all. That's my ugly. They're just all so dumb.
They're gonna end tomorrow, I believe.
For about 2 weeks.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
I went to the voting thing today and it was closed. It shut down on Friday.
They don't serve your kind.
You can't early vote.
No, I got to go
Friday.
stand in a line with all the common unwashed masses.
I'm going tomorrow too.
Where do you have to
How
go?
much of a line is there going to be? Really?
I'm going to vote for Pedro and none of the above.
We got to vote in Pleasant Prairie over here.
Yeah, at the firehouse.
You'll really have
That's
a.
right.
Hey, we'll go
you'll really
together.
have a line.
I'm at the Recplex.
Oh, that's we got to go Rockplex.
Yeah.
There's really going to be a line. You think?
A
little one.
It might be.
Summers, I just roll right in.
Yeah, but we're in Pleasant Prairie, man.
I drive my tractor over there and just.
I'm just going to get my surfboard out and ride the red wave right over there. A red wave. I keep hearing that.
Elephant or donkey? What are you guys voting for?
None of the above. And Pedro, my movie.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Pedro.
Willie, let's go with you with your bad.
My bad. Let me find it.
Who's
here.
bad?
My bad was the College Football Playoff Committee leaving my Michigan Wolverines out of the playoff picture. And you know what? it came right back to bite them right in the ass. You had Alabama lose. Alabama was behind Michigan, but you had Tennessee, who was number one. I guess if you beat the best team, Alabama, I guess you're number one, right? And then who else? Clemson got their ass kicked.
Tennessee.
So now Michigan can't go in, or
no, they're in now.
Now they're going to. But I'm going up to last week.
Yeah.
I'm just.
what their rankings
It should be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU. That's what it should be.
That's what it is.
Is that? I didn't see it.
No, I think it is.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
I like the 9-0 TCU. Right? Is that what
Horned Frogs?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they've had like 5 come-from-behind victories in that whole stretch. But you know,
they deserve to be there.
And finally, can we put it all away that until you prove it at this point with that, Georgia is the best team in football. It's not even close.
Right. They were the best team.
I mean, it was
last year.
Tennessee was a solid game, but that score wasn't as close as
Tennessee was like
Tennessee
a sexy pick, you know.
They
to
were,
pick
and
them
I was
number
kind
one.
of. If they would, I'm not rooting for. I don't have a dog in the race.
Well, you like
so-
to see something different, right?
Well, Georgia's kind of different still. I know they won last year. It's better than Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm a big Kirby Smart fan. I like that dude. I like the quarterback.
Then all the guys Georgia cut
Like the
last year,
walk-on.
the Packers picked
I like
them up
Herschel
after
Walker.
they couldn't make the Georgia team.
You guys think the Badgers will make it?
They're gonna
Make it
They'll be in a
where?
bowl game. They'll be in a bowl game.
Yeah, they'll get a bowl game. They're on the good side of 500 now.
Yeah, Leonard's on fire.
They'll be in the Hooters Nacho Cheese Dorito Wing Bowl.
The Willie's Backyard Wing Bowl.
They'll be in the ITA Jazzwich Stadium Bowl against Carthage.
What about the Bahama Bowl?
Ooh, now if I'm not going to go to the big bowl, I'm going to the Bahama Bowl. I'm fine with that.
The Walter White Blue Meth Bowl.
See, that's all night. That's the same thing with the college basketball teams, hoping you get accepted for the Athens tournament.
Athens? Atlantis.
Or
Atlantis, yeah.
Atlantis. Athens.
Hey, college basketball.
Athens wouldn't be
college
pretty-
basketball kicking off right now.
Starts tonight.
Like
Yeah.
100
There's like
games
100
today.
Yeah,
It's
tons
tipping
of
off college basketball.
Oh, tip. Just the
Thanks,
tip.
Dick Vitale.
It's awesome, baby!
PTP.
Your badge, you say a badge?
I did. I said the college football.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a badge, Jace?
he had an ugly.
Oh, yeah. We're at the Bears game on Sunday.
Bears.
And I sat up top with one of my friends, so I had the good angle. Jesus Christ, those refs do not know how to spot a football for their life. Like, I don't see it as well down low, but up top, I swear to God, Justin Fields had like 3 first downs where he's not out of bounds and the ball is across the plane. Yeah, we'll mark him a yard short, whole yard short, even from where he stepped. It's like, what the hell are you?
You
guys
can
looking
see
at?
pretty good up there. What section is it now? 442?
438.
38 now? So it's getting closer to the
Yeah, we
center.
got like 30-yard line you're at? 30,
45?
25? Oh, 45.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
we're at
it's getting
45,
closer
yeah.
to the center now.
That's where
Very
you guys
close.
are sitting this weekend?
Yeah, because we were in 442, I think, last
Yeah,
time.
it's moving over.
Oh,
Fofo too.
Every year it gets closer to the center. It gets better, and they move down.
you'll get to sit by a nice old guy the whole game. We'll talk to you the whole
Place to
game.
keep your hands
I'm
warm.
going to be sitting next to 2 old guys.
Well,
You remember the Cody Parkey game when we were sitting there, and it was those two old. The one guy was a doctor or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks! Just scream. He's hit it 3 times. I'm like, it's been 4. What kind of doctor are you? You can't count to 4?
He's an ophthalmologist.
Yeah, there's a lot of old guys there.
Eric,
yeah.
you're bad.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, Badgers are up 21-15. Bucks are up 58-52. My bad is the top 3 NFC contenders from last year: Rams, Packers, and even though they won, the Buccaneers.
Well, they're in first place in their division, though.
that says a lot about their division. Yeah. Just kind of disappointing because I think a lot of us probably said those 3 teams would be fairly good this year and make the playoffs, right? And I'm sure one might.
Well,
make the
if
playoffs.
if the Packers lose next week, it's a grudge match for the Bears and Lions for second place.
Packers are playing for a top 10 draft pick right now.
I think that
And
the whole NFC.
They're
North is-
nuts to play Rodgers the whole year. They should get Jordan Love in there, see what happens, and get a good draft pick.
Ironically, from what I heard, I don't know if you guys heard the same thing, but the Claypool thing, that the Steelers wanted to trade with the Bears because they figured they'd get a better draft pick out of it. Well, how freaking ironic is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling this season is it's not going to be pretty the rest of the way. If they get to 5 or 6 wins, I'll be shocked, to tell you the truth.
Oh, the Packers?
Packers.
Nobody was picking them to win 13 this year, though, I don't think.
I was picking them to win like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying here.
Oh well.
I picked the Vikings in the division.
Yeah, you did pick the Vikings.
Did you see Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, it's the first time. It's the
That's
first time.
burned me,
It's the
though.
first time I picked the Vikings like in 4 years. I picked the Packers over there. I just felt, and it was lack of what they had on offense. I thought, and just the way they like to call plays. We all knew what they're going to do. They're going to still try to force feed the ball, throwing it. They still only. Whatever. It is what I mean.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
it is what it is.
I mean, I'll keep watching.
No,
I'm not.
it's-
There's a,
You got to watch your team.
You can watch your team. You root
There-
for your team.
I'm driving today. I did a lot of driving around from job to job, and I there's this commercial I heard like 3 times. Come to the green and gold zone and support your team. It's like, oh, that guy's just punching himself in the balls right now. He's like, we're not going to sell one jersey this year. We spent all this money on advertising on Rock 98.1.
I'm worried about the guy that sells cheese heads.
Well, who's going to buy a Rodgers jersey?
Well, the new thing
right
is the
now
opponents
rest of
wear
the
when they
year?
run off the field, so he'll sell them to the opponents when they run off the field now.
Well,
that's what's been happening the last few weeks.
Rodgers jersey might be selling like hotcakes. It might be his last year with the Packers.
Well, and I have that game. I have that that last game of the year, the Lions.
When
Atlanta.
Jordan Love will be playing?
Yeah,
You should go.
and we're originally when we got it, like, oh, it'll we'll already have things wrapped up. Rodgers won't be playing. I'll see Jordan Love. I might be seeing Rodgers. I saw Favre's last game at Lambeau.
You might be still
didn't
seeing
end
Jordan
well.
Love.
Playoff game, right?
Yeah, the playoff game where he threw a pick to in 10 below.
When Tom Coughlin looked like he had frostbite in his face, that was
so
awesome.
So maybe I'll be at Rodgers' last game. Who knows?
Maybe a kiss of death.
Yeah.
Or by that point,
Hey,
Rodgers
maybe
will-
nobody else will want to go, and it could be a bench warmers outing.
There you go.
Ooh, I'm in.
We'll see. It's our family, so we'll see what
How
they
many
want to
tickets you
do.
got? 4?
It's 4 in the club level too.
Oh, boy.
I'm in.
Yeah,
If it's
the temp will
reserve.
be like this.
69.
It's not 69 anymore.
Now.
Oh, all the hot air in here.
It's getting hot in here.
Her.
You're bad, Ed.
My bad is I wrote this down before, but it's Brittany Griner. I mean,
Just kick her when she's down.
I know.
There's never any news on her. What do you?
She's terrified she may be sent to a penal colony.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get laughs. That it only plays the Russian national anthem there. Yeah, so the Russian guards told her she's only going to kneel once for their anthem. And the next time she'll be a 5'2" guard on stumps.
Jesus.
That's the difference, though. I mean, it's completely different. United States, they're like, oh, Brittany, you're so brave. You did what every single person did.
It's Brittany, bitch.
But yeah.
I
So,
wonder if she's running the joint yet.
no, she's
Hey,
like,
what are you talking about over here?
To be serious, she's like,
she's got the inside scoop on the smokes. She gets the smokes, and right.
Is this serious? She's like super depressed, I guess. She
I'm
doesn't
sure.
think she's ever going to come out of that.
I would
now.
be too.
Yeah,
You know?
7-8 years.
Yeah.
We
Not
can't
to
get drugs
laugh.
in like Henry Hill used to get.
I don't know. I what I will laugh at though, if in 2 years, if the president changes to whoever, anybody else, if anybody else gets in there, I don't care who it is, and she gets brought home, I'm gonna just be like, isn't this ironic? Don't you think?
Alanis.
It's like,
How are you?
Rain.
Same page.
Alanis was God.
I like Alanis Morissette.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love Alanis
she played
Morissette.
God in.
Oh yeah, she did in.
What's that one with Matt Damon and
yeah.
Dogma?
Dogma. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Call.
Dogma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So everybody did bad. I gotta do bad.
You got to do
I
bad.
thought you were going to do. I don't know. Then get slimed because she was in.
Isn't it
You can't
ironic?
do that on television.
Oh,
Remember that show when we were kids?
yeah. What was that called? You can't do that on television.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. How come they stopped having NFL games on Nickelodeon?
Only
Say
playoff games.
Oh, it was playoff games.
Yeah.
and they get slimed.
Yeah, the Bears were on there one year.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, and they got slimed by the Saints that game.
That was Trubisky. I remember because
Yeah,
it was something like I don't know if he ran into the end zone, a touchdown.
No, he threw.
And then it blew up green slime all over
He
the place.
threw one that I remember. Like they were only. I think it was to start the game. He threw it, and who way through? It was a good throw.
It was a great throw right to his hands, right through the breadbasket.
right through
and,
receiver's arms.
and out of everybody. They were playing the Saints. Guess who dropped it? Mims.
Oh yeah, Mims. Yeah, Mims did. The guy that punched the Saint a few weeks earlier, or a month earlier.
Ah,
Karma.
His fists were sore.
So my bad is going the opposite route. This is a homer alert for you guys, because he was a bad man yesterday in Soldier Field.
Oh Jesus!
Justin Fields in his 61-yard touchdown run on a jump pump fake, and then landed on his feet and took off for 61 yards on a touchdown. It was a very nice play.
Was it year end?
Ran right to our end. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
so 61-yard touchdown run and the pump. You didn't really see it on there, but the replay was he pumped like he was going to throw it, and he pumped and came down and took off, and yeah, it was.
You know what's interesting? Because I did watch some of that game. I didn't watch much of the Packer game. When he runs now, it's like with a purpose. Where earlier in the year he was running for his life.
He
Seriously.
Well, the plays calls got better, and he looks more
Confident.
Comfortable.
Did I not call it? I called
confident.
this weeks
He
ago.
looks more in control of everything.
Yeah.
He does.
It's like the game finally slowed down for him.
He looks more in control, and yeah, I believe it's.
You have to give. I was going to say you have to give the Bears offensive coordinator
Luke Getsy's done a very good job
because he figured this out. He goes, you know what? We cannot block for him in the pocket because he's just going to get killed there. So they got to run some different plays.
And when you run a lot of rollouts and stuff, and a lot of like those runs and all that, what happens is that even when you drop back those steps, even that little fake handoff that people think it's a waste of why they keep doing that.
It
freezes that end for a half second.
It does. Yep.
Just that extra second, like, he's going to run. Nope, he's passing. I can go.
Yep.
So it
makes him stutter step, and he loses his momentum.
He's proven now he can run. Now he's just proving, and his I think he's had like a 98 or higher rating in the last 4 games.
Yeah, he's done well.
So I mean, they didn't win the games. I get it. I mean, I understand they're not winning games, but this team. Did anybody think this team could put up 30 points in a game in week 1?
I didn't think they were going to put 30 points up against the Dolphins.
I think they put 30 points up the rest of the year. Honestly, so it's like sitting there. They lost and they had chances, and it's a team that's young.
No, the first game they won.
And they still were terrible in that game.
But the rain helped.
Yeah, thank God.
Eric, do you remember back? I don't know, it was probably 5 or 6 years ago. The Packers just struggled on the offensive line, and then they started doing rollouts and almost the identical to get more time for them and get them away from the center of that rush.
Because it's the same guys as a lot of consistency from last year on the line, or
no. Well, they got Patrick, but he's hurt now. But he was on the
Lucas
line,
Patrick, yeah.
And he was playing guard because his hand was broke. He couldn't play center.
Tevin's playing.
Tevin Jenkins is playing really well.
Yeah.
They actually benched Borum this week, and they put in what's his name? Right, starts with an R. His last name. He started, and then their line has from last year.
So they're figuring out their cadence with the quarterback.
Their line is
that's
100% better.
kind of what it is, probably.
Yeah, the line isn't
the rhythm
great,
with the quarterback.
But their line is 100% better than last year. It's way, and they can run. And yesterday's game was skewed because they ran for 20 yards again. But when you have your quarterback run for 170 yards, that's going to skew. But before that, they were averaging 200 yards a game, and legit, like 180 of that was coming from the running back. So they've done a great job with the running game. I mean, Montgomery's been a beast this year. I mean, obviously they're getting production and
there.
Khalil Herbert is very good too. So how about our good? Let's go to good. Let's go with Ed. Good.
My good is Jerry Jones' Halloween outfit.
Oh yeah, and they want to fine him and stuff for it.
Again, he's the worst man since Hitler.
Did you see what he did?
Was he Kyrie?
No, he dressed as a blind official with cane and glasses.
I love it.
And they the league wanted to fine him.
Come on.
He should have put.
Go for it. Find me. We're going to find.
He should have put on the back high school.
Does he
ref.
have the?
It would have been awesome because then they couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Does he have the money for if he get fined?
Yeah, it was nothing. I don't. Yeah, but I don't understand the whole. They want to what?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I was said?
It's fun.
I'm a college
It's fun. It's a fun
football
costume.
official.
Yeah.
I'm a youth football official.
He said high school or college put on it, then he could have got me in trouble.
He should have just said he was Jimmy Kimmel because he can even dress in like blackface. Nobody cares. Wow. I mean, serious. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Eric.
My good. It's kind of an obvious one, but it's also kind of a painful one after what they did a few years back. But the Houston Astros. I mean, the momentum at 2-1 Phillies was incredible to me. That third game they had with all the home runs, and for them to go out the next night, pitch a no-hitter, and then just take the whole thing over, it was pretty impressive. So Houston Astros are my good. I don't think they cheated this year, did they? Could you tell?
No.
You ain't trying if you ain't cheating in
baseball.
baseball.
It's baseball, man. You're always cheating. Come on.
I'll give him credit because they overcame Dusty Baker to win a World Series.
Good call. That's great.
I think the Dusty Baker thing.
The toothpick. He should retire now.
Oh my God, he's the best.
He should retire. Walk
he's
away.
been manager for how long? And he's had teams. He's had the best team in baseball at least 6 times.
Yeah.
And not one.
Yep.
He's Doc Rivers, but he won now. That's what he is.
Doc.
No,
You're
like
right.
this guy's a genius.
He's not.
It's like he couldn't win with the Giants. He couldn't
In
win with
Dusty,
the
we
Dodgers.
trust
You know,
he?
The Cubs.
The Cubs.
Yeah.
The
Cubs. He had a great Cubs.
He
that
was
Cubs
really just
team,
a placeholder.
That Cubs team. I think I was talking to him about this.
Better
maybe
than
someone else. That Cubs
16?
team might have been better. That Cubs team he lost with probably was better than the 2016 team.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was
Way
stacked
better.
with veterans,
Way
stacked
better.
with pitchers.
And their pitching was awesome, and the bullpen was great.
Was that
Yeah.
the 2003 with the
2000
catch?
That was in Dusty We Trusty, remember?
Yeah, what year was that? 6?
6 or 7.
No,
that
that
was
was
that with the fly ball?
03.
The foul ball?
03, yeah, 03.
03.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was that Bartman?
And that's not the Bartman thing is just funny because they shouldn't have gotten that. They shouldn't have been in that situation.
They should have won.
Alex
They were
Gonzalez
the best team
booted
in
a ball
baseball.
before that, and
By
they shouldn't
far.
have been in that situation.
Yeah.
The Bartman thing is just added in.
Pryor and
people always-
Wood were on top of their careers at that point.
And they had Clement
and they
Oh,
had
and
Zambrano.
Zambrano was like
Zambrano.
he was like 20 at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Their number 5 was who's the
Was that
lefty?
Clement?
Fergie Jenkins.
Yeah, you might call it Ernie Banks. was
Phil
batting
Negro.
No, it was the guy that came over from I think the Braves. I
Greg
can't
Maddox?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they picked him up after
that team was stacked though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to the Astros thing, did you see Lenny Dykstra's tweet that's been going all over yesterday?
Right.
So it's like, since Dr. Joe Biden showed up, the Phillies went 0-3 with 9 total hits.
Oh,
Lenny
wow.
Dykstra.
They had her at the game, and he just ripped her a new one.
Nice.
She was out and threw out the first pitch or something.
I think he's had some character issues.
Lenny? No, he didn't even get suspended or have to pay $500,000.
Yeah, she threw out the first pitch when they got no hit.
And they haven't once. They didn't win a game since.
Well, since what's her name bought all the beer too for the fans, that was
Real Muto's wife. Yeah.
Well, and since then, Real Muto, Harper, and Hoskins, 1 for 35.
Yeah. Did you see who they faced?
They went cold. Yeah,
They faced like Javier Verlander and who's the last guy?
Framber, right?
Yeah, Framber Valdez.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are.
Yeah, I mean,
the
that's-
Stros are going to
they're lights
lose.
out.
The Stros are going to lose Verlander probably. I mean, there's a good chance, and that pitching staff might even be better next year.
gets his first World Series win. That's
Isn't that
No, he's
amazing?
second. He was on the first Astros team that won the cheating
no,
team.
no,
No,
it
we're
was his
talking about
first victory,
first
as a
victory.
pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
He was 0-6.
He hadn't won. Yeah.
He lost a bunch of the Tigers.
How about Schwarber? What a series! He had a great
Oh my
series.
God!
Well, that's what I'm saying.
he got a
It-
payday coming?
Didn't it look like the storyline
bad.
was Harper and Schwarber? Those first 3 games, it was like, wow, these guys are just killing it. And then
Yeah. That. So
Mo switched.
Schwarber has 6 home runs in World Series history. Who is the all-time leader in home runs in World Series history? I'm sorry.
Postseason.
Postseason history. Schwarber has 6, and he's actually the only player ever to homer in every single game in this first
Every
6
single
play-
series.
Every single series he's ever played in.
my obvious answer would be Mr. October, Reggie
Yeah.
Jackson.
No.
And it's not because there's so many games played now. It could be.
Yeah, and that's what happened. It's
It could
more
be
of a-
like Jeter even now.
Are you saying it's Schwarber?
No.
No,
Schwarber's
it
only
was-
it's 29 home runs is the postseason record. So 29 and I have it.
So it's going to be a Yankee or a Dodger, I'm guessing.
Or David Ortiz?
You said Yankee.
Dave, not David.
Ortiz
Is
is on
it
the list, but he's not in the top.
29.
Could be Bernie Williams or I don't even know.
I just looked it up because I was interested.
I
I'm not going to say.
Yeah,
but
don't
it's
say
very
a word.
interesting.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Ed?
Like Bernie Williams or somebody like that.
Bernie is 2. He was 27, I believe. I saw him at.
God, who had
So
more?
it's got to be a Yankees because they were in a bunch of playoffs.
Oh,
in
you
a
know
row.
what? It's on here.
Could be post. It's like
It's gotta be
Posada
the-
or-
Okay, so number 2 is well. Let's do that. Let's do the. I don't have it printed out, so I can't. But so you said. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 3 is Bernie at 22.
Okay.
And then I'm sorry, Posada is not on the top 10. I'm only doing top 10, or that's top 11 because there's a couple.
So is
ties.
Reggie Jackson in the top
Jackson
10?
is 18. It's tied for 7th.
Yeah.
It's got to be somebody from the 90s Yankees.
Yeah, it's got to be up.
90s Yankees.
Paul O'Neill?
No 90s Yankees on here.
Guys, it hit.
Jackson is the only. Oh, let me verify this with. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jeter is number 4.
Yeah, because
Okay.
just because the number of games he
And
played.
Bernie's in there, and that's it.
And did you say Ortiz was in there or no?
Ortiz is tied for 11th at 17, and he's tied
It's
with.
not even like Mickey Mantle or one of
No,
those guys because
no.
they didn't play. They only played World Series games.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
playoffs.
somebody at 29, and we can't think of who it is. That's crazy.
Well, Giants played
How
a
about
bunch lately.
American League or National League?
American League.
Okay.
Played on 3 different teams in the playoffs. Yeah, actually 493 plate appearances.
Manny
And-
Ramirez.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, that was on the tip of my tongue.
29 home runs. I'll just go through them. Altuve at 23.
Wow.
Wow.
Bernie Williams, we already talked about. Derek Jeter, yes, we did. Pujols, 19. Springer, 19.
Jeez.
Springer, really? Wow.
Yeah, that was a spray. Oh, I'm sorry. Mickey Mantle, 18. I apologize.
Isn't that crazy? And he only played in World Series.
Yep. Nelson Cruz, 18.
I was going to say him because he's 47 years old or something.
Carlos Correa, 18. And Ortiz, and number tied for 11th, 10th, whatever.
Yeah.
Jim Thome, 17. Also,
country strong.
Yeah, that guy, I still don't like him after he shot me down at Little League Park
that's right.
that day.
what's the most home runs in a postseason?
One postseason, huh?
Yep. It just happened very recent, too. He was the flavor of the week. He still plays, young. He's been solid since, but you want any
Turner?
Nope.
Which league?
He's from the American League, and he had 10 in the postseason.
Wow.
Is it Nelson Cruz?
And it was nope.
He said young.
And it was
Nelson Cruz is older than me.
And I'll give you a hint. It was COVID year. I believe, 2020. Yeah, COVID year. Yep.
That's when Tampa went.
Yep.
Oh, Rosarena?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Holy
remember
cow.
that.
Yeah.
10
10,
home
that's
runs
right,
in
he
the po-
did.
Yeah, because he was on fire. Remember
Yeah,
that?
that's right.
He's still been
I
good.
remember
Everyone's
watching
like,
games here,
yeah.
upstairs, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he hit a couple this year, probably.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
So yeah, he holds. He's got 10 for his postseason. I just thought we were talking about
another Cardinal they just shipped out.
Yeah, we don't need him. We'll just sign other guys.
But
and
you know
we'll
what's
keep winning.
amazing in that list is the Astros won this year, and you mentioned two of the greats, Correa and Springer.
Not even there.
Not even there anymore. And they just bring in Jeremy Pena and
Yeah, Jeremy Pena is awesome.
now
Great
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker.
Tucker, you know what I
Kyle
like
Tucker.
about that kid?
Kyle Tucker.
Doesn't wear batting gloves.
Kyle Tucker, yeah. The old Mark Grace.
Yeah.
No
You know what his
bad.
mom is? I'm pretty sure it's Lisa Fernandez.
Is it really?
I'm almost positive. Look it up, Jace.
Kyle
The baseball player?
Kyle
the
Tucker.
softball girl?
Yeah.
Softball player?
The legend.
She's married to Ray Knight, right? No, that was a golfer.
No,
Married to Ray Knight.
That's
Dottie
Lisa
Pepper?
Oh, that was
Lisa Fernandez.
no. If you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
I can see her.
Lopez, Nancy
Nancy
Lopez.
Lopez, yeah.
So,
what-
Kyle Tucker and his brother's mom, obviously,
Yeah.
who are both major leaguers, was Lisa Fernandez.
That's where I got the swing from.
Kind of cool, but Tucker and his brother Preston Tucker just won the World Series together.
Oh.
They were Preston's on that team too.
He's on the Astros. He's a designated hitter in the out.
He was on the Braves, I think, last year or the year before.
They traded in the offseason.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Lorenzo guessed Manny Ramirez when I asked him.
Yeah, it's a good guess. I mean, once you start thinking about it, he's on a lot of good teams.
While we're talking about baseball, I have all the awards right here. The finalists for the awards.
Who are the finalists for the awards?
All right, AL MVP, finalist Yordan Alvarez, Aaron Judge, and Shohei Ohtani.
Judge.
They'll be Judge all the way. Jordan probably would have won if he played the full year, but he was injured.
Yordan Alvarez, bring him up. That's funny. He was 3 for 19 in the World Series or something like that, and his 3 hits were home runs and 2 were to take leads in games.
That last one was a bomb.
Yeah.
He
He's a
murdered
clutch
that
guy.
ball.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd bring up.
I sent it to you when you were at the Bucks
Yeah.
game. Like, he just
Well, he had just
murdered
showed it to
one.
me, too. He's like, look at this, and you sent it right after. I'm like, Jesus
That
Christ.
ball was in, like, the upper deck of center field.
Well, and it's kind of funny. So I listened to another podcast.
Sure, it's not funny to the
and
Phillies, but go ahead.
The guy's a Phillies fan, and he was watching the game. Wheeler was dealing the whole game, and they pulled him right
70
before
pitches, man. He fell. 2 men on. I don't know.
Runners on the corners,
That's a
one out.
question for you guys. Do you think he should have been pulled?
Well, in hindsight, obviously not.
What, the 2 men on, 70 pitches, 1 out?
Does that come down to the manager thinking it, or the
I mean,
analytics?
here it is. Is your relief pitcher better than your guy out there for this one particular batter?
And the belief is, that's what I said to him.
Because you have to win this game.
I bet you if you looked up that pitcher who gave the home run up, he had a great
Colorado?
career against
him. Yeah.
him, and that's why he did it. And that's what anybody here would do.
And he's another devil ray.
They're going to hand you his number and goes, yeah, Alvarez is 1 for his last 22 against you.
Yep.
Were you guys
Bringing this
shocked when he
dude
got
in.
pulled, or
Well, we were when I
Nah.
saw we were at the Bucks game, so I didn't really know. And then
Yeah.
when we were talking about, it, I'm like, wow, that's weird. And I heard 70 pitches. I'm like, but it goes back to that. Maybe this pitcher was a great matchup.
all analytics?
It's better than like what Kevin Cash did or what Joe Madden did. Those were just
Well, in the middle, when they were nobody on, one guy gets on. Oh my god!
those guys were shitting diamonds, and
Yeah.
this wasn't a
Yeah.
scared reaction. He was.
This was a we need
It
to
was-
do it type thing.
we need to. It was a must-win game
and
too.
I agree.
That's-
If they were up maybe like 2-1 or 2-0 or 3-1,
Or even
maybe
if they have the
you
lead,
think
maybe.
okay, yeah, you'll flip it and go, yeah, maybe if they have a 3-run lead, 4 only, okay, we're gonna
Did
take our
there
chance.
end up being? There was 4. Was there 4 pitchers Did it end up having 4 pitchers in that game?
Phillies, yes, because after Alvarado, then they brought another guy in, and then
I mean, look at
they brought a closer in.
Yeah.
The Astros brought in 4 guys to throw a no hitter.
That's what I said. That's,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah, that was yeah.
Oh, that was the no. Okay, you guys are okay.
That
I
different
gotcha.
game. Yeah. We're talking about the last game. Yeah. Oh, Willie, you're good.
that's what I
I'm still
thought.
going.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. NL MVP award, 2 Cardinals on here with Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, and then Padres third base Manny Machado.
I'm gonna go Goldschmidt.
Yeah,
I'd go Goldschmidt for sure.
I go Goldschlager.
Ugh. My
The little crystals in there.
first
those gold-
shot I ever did. Oh, it's rough.
What's next?
AL Cy Young, Dylan Cease, Alek Manoah, and Justin Verlander.
I went with Cease as the dark horse. That was my pick.
You did say that.
No.
Yeah, you did.
He at least got to the finals. I think Verlander's gonna win it though.
Yeah, Verlander's gonna win it.
NL Cy Young, Sandy Alcantara of the Marlins. Max
It's okay.
Fried,
Stop there. Alcantara's winning it.
Who was the
Who's
other
the
two?
Fried of the Braves, and then Julio Urias of the Dodgers.
Yeah, I'd go Alcantara.
Alcantara.
God, we traded Alcantara and Julio Urias.
Yeah. Well, he's down by the schoolyard now.
Willie,
who?
dude.
Anything
Then he's
else?
gonna go to
Yep,
Scarborough
Rookie
Fair.
of the Year and Manager of the Year.
Nah, we don't care about those.
Who
Well,
cares?
Rookie of the Year. No, it's kind of
Dusty Baker,
Rookie of the year is Julio.
the toothpick.
Yeah, the Seattle guy and the Houston guy. Those Julios are MVP or rookies.
They're both in the AL. Those
Those
guys.
Julios.
Oh, I'm sorry,
yeah, that's
Seattle.
right,
Seattle.
Houston.
And he's not
Ooh.
even on. Pena's not even on here because he didn't play the full season.
Oh yeah, so Julio, the guy from Seattle's winning it.
Yeah, but Steve Kwan, Julio Rodriguez, and Ali Rutschman. Kind of surprising that he made it on here.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
he
he
didn't
had a
play
good-
the whole year.
But he
either.
had a good last. I had him in fantasy. He actually had a great last 2 months. He
Him
played
and
really
Gunnar
well.
Henderson come up and tore
Yeah.
it up.
But it's
So
gonna
that-
be- it's
that
gonna-
Baltimore team's gonna be tough
It's going
next
to be
year.
Julio though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess NL Rookie of the Year just because Cardinals, Brandon Donovan, Braves, Michael Harris,
Harris.
and then
Michael
Spencer
Harris.
Strider.
Harris.
I said Strider earlier a long time ago. Michael Harris is going to win that.
Who's Strider with?
Braves too.
Striker.
Striker.
I picked the wrong week to quit doing heroin.
Stop sniffing
Manager of
glue.
the Year, Terry Francona, Brandon Hyde, and Scott Service will win it.
I like Francona. I
like
picked him to
Service.
start.
First
Tito?
Mariners postseason appearance in 2 years, and they got to the divisional.
Who's he
NL
with?
Mariners.
Tito is?
Service.
No, Service.
No.
Tito was with the
Tito's
Tito's
with
still with
Indians. I know.
Cleveland.
The Guardians
The Guardians. Sorry.
of the Galaxy.
Indians.
NL Manager of the Year.
Thank you, Willie. Indians.
Dave Roberts for some reason. Buck Showalter, who will win the award,
Buck.
and then Brian
Buck's
Snicker
gonna win it, yeah.
of the Braves.
Ooh.
So where's
No, I like Showalter.
Is Showalter still in Arizona?
No, he's in
Mets.
New York. Mets.
Or the
Oh,
Mets. that's
Jesus,
right, Mets.
he's been on so many teams.
But
with
he
Baltimore
did a great
and-
job with that team because, like I said, they gave him a team and he actually won with it that nobody won with in the last 3 years. I mean, he didn't go far, but at least, and he was top 3
Did they
record,
get,
right?
Were they in? They were in the
They had
playoffs,
100
right?
wins.
Yes.
They got knocked out in the first
Yeah.
That
round.
Mets
yeah.
team, won the most games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Them,
that's what I
them and the
thought.
Dodgers.
Or
two
behind the
top records.
Dodgers.
Yeah. So
You know
you're
what the problem with the Mets is going to be? They lose like 19 guys
guys, yeah.
No shit.
that are like free
Pitchers?
agents.
Pitchers, right?
They all go to the Cubs.
The only pitcher they really have of their main pitchers
Scherzer.
is Scherzer. All the rest could possibly leave.
They all go to the Cubs. Wow. Willie, you're good.
My good.
We're still doing good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
It always lasts this
Like
long
an
when 4
hour.
guys show up.
It's an hour.
At least.
That's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Jeremy Pena. You know,
Yep.
first rookie position player to win the
It's pretty impressive.
MVP. So you gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
And there's, I gotta find this stat, but there's something to do with Baker and then Pena's dad, who played for the Cardinals. I'm gonna find this little stat. I'll find it.
Is
before
it
the
like
end
a
of the
where
show.
are they now?
No, not quite. Not quite.
Oh, I thought it was. I was
Not
excited.
quite.
I got pumped up. Haven't had
Not
one of
quite.
those in a while.
I know it's been too long.
I actually, I don't know where I was, but I had a where are they now in my head, and I'm like, I need to talk to Willie about this, and I totally forgot what
Way
it
to
was.
go!
That was me and you. 'Cause you said that would be a great where are they now?
You guys sitting
but
in the
also-
stalls together
No,
thinking?
I know we've probably had that, but I had one today, and I'm like, and I had one. I'm like, it was an obvious one and a not obvious one, and that would be fun to do. Like, do one that's really, really difficult, and then do it. You know, I don't know why I thought that, but
Willie's greatest where are they now was the one that ended with no one knows.
where are they now? I don't know.
I don't know where the hell he's at.
That was my favorite.
That was the former the Packer linebacker coach who just passed away a couple of years ago, didn't he?
Kevin Green?
Kevin Green. Didn't Kevin
Was it
Green
Kevin
pass
Green?
away?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And that's why nobody knew where he was.
Well, no, he was still alive at the time when you did it. It was a couple years ago. He died like last year, a heart attack. Yeah.
He's still voting.
Well, I tell you what, these guys, you can just mug people now.
Yeah.
In the league,
that was crazy.
It's just,
What just
it's
happened here?
amazing.
He's fighting them.
This guy's having a hell of a game.
My good is what Jay said. No more commercials tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's my good. So let's move on to we talked about Frank Reich being fired today by the Indianapolis Colts. Jeff Saturday comes out of the TV booth and decides
Out
to
of
be the
blue.
coach.
Huh? That one.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He was a consultant with the team.
Oh.
So
that
he
makes him
consulted to
eligible.
fire Frank Reich, and I'll take his job. Is that what he consulted? I don't know.
And you fired the offensive coordinator who did nothing because Frank Reich says things aren't going well here. I'm gonna take over.
Yeah.
And he had the worst game they've done.
Yeah.
I mean, they played.
How is this a good decision? Like,
And I got to give a little leeway to Frank Reich. I mean, his best player hasn't been healthy all year. That ankle's a mess on. John Taylor should be just shut down. There's no point of wasting him. I mean, his ankle is a mess.
Yeah, because they're not
He
going
plays
anywhere.
and then he's out a week. He plays, it's an ankle.
Yeah.
You know it's pretty bad. Just sit him down.
I would shut him down.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, get someone else in there, and then they trade. Then the baffling thing, and I maybe they're in, but then they trade away. Who's their back? They just traded to the Bills.
Naheem Hines.
Hines is traded,
yeah.
and I was like, wow. So I guess you're really.
Well, then they should shut Taylor down.
Yeah,
and
well,
just-
yeah.
And is Taylor under a big contract yet or no?
Rookie deal.
No, he's still
He
rookie.
should shut himself down.
Yeah.
If he can. Somehow he needs to shut himself down and preserve himself.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's just a weird. That's another franchise that's a head scratcher.
So we
Just can't get it right.
Someone posted a question on Facebook for us. Who do we think the wild card teams will be in NFL this year? At this point,
All of them.
all 18 of them, all 18 that have a chance.
I feel like there's 3 really good teams, and the rest of the league are all wild card teams.
How many wild card teams are
Except
there?
the
3?
Packers.
3, I believe. Yes, we put 3 down at the beginning of the year. So.
I'm going to say Dolphins, Patriots, Chargers.
I'm going to go
Oh.
Dolphins, Chargers, Titans.
Ooh, close.
Let's stick with Titans. That's why at the beginning of the year.
This is just off the top of my head.
I have the only bad one I have right now is the Colts winning the division. So, well, that's not my. I guess they
Beginning of the year, that's a good pick.
Yeah, well, they still could. But what do you guys think in the AFC?
Well, okay. I don't know. Go ahead, Willie, if you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Jets.
Oh,
I was thinking that.
Yeah, the Jets are got to be in
Jets,
play.
I think. I think the Chargers are going to back into it somehow. And then the other one's going to be, well, 3, right?
Yep.
Bengals.
The Bungles. Okay, nice.
Yeah, for me, it's the Jets. I do like the Dolphins too, though. Jets, Dolphins. Somebody said Tennessee's going to win that division.
Yeah, probably.
There's your 61.
So Chargers. So for
I
me,
guess,
it's Jets, Dolphins, Chargers.
Sorry, I would have to change Titans. My bad. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
'cause
with-
that division is-
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the standings.
Unless you think Jacksonville's going to.
I'm gonna change mine to Dolphins, Chargers, and Bengals.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Yeah, because I have the Ravens winning that division. So yeah, right. That's what I had. And the NFC. Who do we think? Playoff teams. The wild cards.
Oh, let me look.
I can't believe how good the Cowboys are this year. That's crazy. They're going to kill the Packers, aren't they? This week.
I don't know about
They playing this week?
Yeah.
Cowboys play this week against the Packers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
McCarthy's
Packers.
return.
The Packers got the Dallas and then the Eagles, don't they, or something?
Yeah,
or?
the
Eagles are coming up. They have Tennessee and Eagles coming up. They have
cake schedule.
Bears, right? They have Bears soon.
This is the first week of December.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with nobody from the North. I don't think at this point.
I'm going with the Falcons. No,
I'm gonna go with San Fran.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Who? I'm actually gonna go with Seattle. I think San Fran comes back and wins the division.
God, the Rams, and you
Man,
got the
this is
Rams
so
out. You have the
tough.
Rams out then.
No, I'm not. I just picked San Fran. I think I'm gonna take the Rams. Oh, man, Oh, and Dallas.
The Rams and Packers have
I'm sorry.
identical records.
Dallas.
So
I
you
forgot.
feel more confident about the Rams than the Packers? It's identical records, right? No, the Rams have had a bye week, right?
Yeah, they're 3-5 right
3-5, and they're 3-6. Okay,
They can't score at all. The
now.
Rams.
I just think
I think they're out.
they have the players. I don't know.
I think they're out.
And now with Rashawn Gary being out for the year, possibly that's
yeah, that sucks.
yeah.
It's their best player.
By far he's on defense. By far he's their best.
I think on the whole team.
So
Aaron Jones, maybe Aaron Jones is better.
Yeah.
Who would you think are the lowest scoring teams in football?
Well, two of them played against yesterday. It was the Tampa Bay and the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. It's like the Broncos, then the Rams, Colts, and Texans. God, we never would have guessed those teams.
Who's picking NFC right now, Willie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cowboys, Giants, Niners.
Giants, yeah.
Yeah, Giants too. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah.
I was kidding. I did that too. So Raven.
I'm taking the Giants and the Cowboys. I guess that's crazy. Out of that division,
The one we laughed about much last year. They weren't the East; they were the least.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we laugh about? I mean, we laughed about other divisions in the. Look at the AFC East.
Well, the NFC South is essentially the NFC North from last year.
Well, the South and West are terrible. The South and North are terrible.
Yeah. They're all terrible. They're all in.
Besides Minnesota, all other 7 teams are.
Yeah, I mean, you might get a 9-8 team to win the South.
So are we halfway? We're right about halfway through the year.
Just
about. The Vikings and the Seahawks are the only 2 teams above 500 in the NFC, other than in the East.
Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles.
And the Eagles.
So there's 3 in the East. And
yeah, you're
2
right. There's 3
in the
teams.
rest of the NFC.
No, you got Dallas and Giants are 6-2.
They're in the East.
He said.
Oh, other than the East. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I see this. The post their postseason thing is.
God, that's crazy. Those numbers.
Yeah, they got Dallas, the Giants, and at this
I'll
point,
say Seattle's going to win that division. They got a 2-run lead.
I think San Fran gets them now. With Christian McCaffrey makes that team so much different.
Were they on? They're
on
bye this week. Yeah.
And they had a tough game against KC, but KC's a different animal. I think.
Can the Rams come back and squeeze in between one of those teams? Either beat out the Niners or, say, Seattle?
I think they'd have to catch the Giants to get in personally.
I think the Cardinals are playing better than the Rams right now. They just don't have defense.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
They put up a lot of points, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Then with DeAndre Hopkins being back, I don't know. So last week, the NFL trade deadline came and went. And we had the show earlier in the week, so we didn't get to see any of it or talk about any of it. So the major trades that happened in the NFL last week, Chubb goes to Chubb goes to the Dolphins, and also Jeff Wilson went to the Dolphins from San Fran.
Yeah.
So Dolphins pick up a couple guys in the trade deadline. Big names, Hines we talked about. Zach Moss went to Indy in return. Calvin Ridley was a big trade, I thought, for the Jacksonville Jaguars getting him. I thought that was a nice trade for them. And if anybody wants to say anything about any trade, go ahead, throw it out there as I'm going. The Roquan Smith trade was the biggest one, I think, of the whole week for A.J. Klein and a 2nd and 5th round pick. The Bears will pick that up. Also, I heard about that. Josh Allen is actually, his elbow might be messed up. They're finding out, but they say he should be able to play. And Rashawn Gary, we talked about, he's out for the year with the ACL. Other things, also the Bears pick up Chase Claypool. They win the sweepstakes for him. It looked like a lot of teams wanted him, but everybody figured the Bears had the worst record, like Eric was saying. So the Bears won that trade. And there's a rumor out that the Packers offered a 2nd and 5th round pick, and they passed on it. I don't believe that for a minute. I don't think they would.
They probably offered the same thing.
Yeah, they just 2nd round pick. I don't believe that Packers. Everybody's like
they're going to have egg on their face when the Packers don't win another game, though.
Well, they're trying to make it into like making the Packers like they don't try. I'm like, no, it's just getting kind of weird because if the Packers did offer a 2nd and 5th round pick, then that's not the Packers' fault. They didn't get them.
Yeah,
that's Pittsburgh's fault for being dumb. Y'all playing it simple. And that's let me see what else. Oh, Robert Quinn went to the Bears. We talked about it a few weeks ago. I went to Philly, and McCaffrey. We talked about him a few weeks ago. But yeah, that
might be a bigger one than Roquan.
The McCaffrey, for a lot. That's a big haul there. And then Robbie Anderson, we were talking about today. We heard he got traded, but since he's been there, what does he have, Jace? Since he's been in Arizona.
7 targets, 4 receptions, 1 catch for -4 yards.
That's pretty good.
Well, the -4 is pretty bad.
Good job, Robbie.
So that's the trades. Anything about the trades? Anything good or bad?
Do wide receivers ever, other than like OBJ, come in and make a big difference on a team when halfway through the year?
Through the season.
Yesterday, Chase Claypool had 2 pass interference and 1 didn't get called.
Yeah, but
I mean they threw.
No,
to him.
but I'm saying like to change a season.
Well, that's not a change of season for the Bears.
No, but I'm saying like if the Packers would have got, is this going to make them a Super Bowl?
Bad Moon Rising.
Yeah, I mean that's a long time ago again. I don't know.
Yeah, OBJ.
I don't know if they can pick up the offense fast enough.
OBJ would be the right one, I think. I can't think of any receivers in the past. I don't think.
Jeez, half the receivers drafted in the first 2 rounds don't amount to shit nowadays. There's so many drafted, and
I mean,
there's a handful that.
I think that's changed in the last few years. Like Justin Jefferson's, you got
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
No, but I'm saying there's those guys, and then there's like 10 others that didn't even make it.
Well, even like Claypool, Deontay Johnson.
Claypool's a decent player.
I'm gonna be very, very homerish when I say this, but you watched the game yesterday. They got him involved. He wasn't only in like probably 30% of the plays, but they threw him deep twice, and the one was a pass interference, got him a field goal, and the last one should have been pass interference, and it would have got him a field goal at least to tie the game, if a field goal attempt.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been missed. I understand.
Yeah.
The Bears miss a field goal?
Yeah. Well, Carlos Santos, knock on wood, has been pretty good.
Oh, geez,
surprisingly.
I think he's been.
Willie,
one
what
of
do
the
you
best
think
kickers in
this
my
week?
lifetime.
Are we going to see some missed field goals this weekend?
We're bound to.
Yeah.
We're bound to see at
when
least
me and
one.
Willie sit together as missed field goals.
But I do like the Claypool pickup. I think it's
that's a good pickup.
I would have been, as a Packer fan, I would have been happy to get him.
But it's nice how the team has changed. If N'Keal Harry can stay healthy, they went from being a team with nothing to N'Keal Harry, who's a big body. Chase Claypool is could be a good receiver, and Darnell Mooney as their
your guy
3.
Mooney, yeah.
And I think that they actually have a good receiver.
And
And
then
Cole Kmet's been involved.
He's looked great.
Last couple weeks he got involved more. So I think this is a learning process for them, and I hope it works out. I think this offense is. And I was going to say something. I was on the radio today, and some guy goes, "It was the dumbest thing I heard." This guy on the radio says, "An actual guy on a radio show said, wouldn't it be great if Justin Fields played for 85 Bears?" What? They didn't need him. They won. How about like the 2006 Bears or the team that 2006 Bears or like the 2016 Bears instead of Grossman or Trubisky? That would make more sense saying that.
Right.
But 85 Bears, what? So they maybe go undefeated? I don't know what it's like a weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, what? Why would
it would be fun to see.
But what would it, but you know what I'm saying though? Why would it? When he said it, I was like,
whatever show that was on the screen should be fired.
I want to call the radio and say, "You're stupid."
Would he have put that Roselle on his head?
No, Jim Mayo was perfect for that team. He was the guy.
Well, and like back then, the quarterback wasn't not a running quarterback.
No, you're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
No.
You think Ditka would have walked up and smacked him in the head? What are you, a dumbass?
Throw the ball!
Speaking of,
you got Willie Galt running out there like crazy.
This ain't Notre Dame.
Oh my gosh.
He wouldn't have listened. He'd have been crying in the corner.
He made Jim Harbaugh cry, for Christ's sake, basically. So anyway, but I like Claypool. I think it's a good thing. But whatever.
Speaking of Ditka, I saw 4 of them this weekend
4 Dickas?
at the game.
Oh, I was like, I guess that's a good week.
Not cool peeking in the stalls.
Yeah,
There's not a Ditka.
Did you guys get tickets to the steam bath?
Is this TikTok thing I hear that's happening? The Ditka? The Ditka challenge?
So you got your you got drinks?
I always got drinks.
Okay, let's do shower stall. And then we'll do the beer of the week.
Good, I don't have to listen to it then.
Do you want to hear your weather forecast for the game?
That's 38.
37.
69.
Cloudy with 15 to 30 mile per hour winds.
It's going to be really cold this weekend.
Good.
I bet Fields will run the ball.
Doesn't matter if you have 1 ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Is Dan in the shower?
I get to see Dan Campbell this weekend. That's all that matters to me. I don't care.
Seen 3 Dans in the shower?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So anyway, let me find this stupid.
Everybody into the shower! Anybody in the shower in 10 seconds gonna get fined $100! Larry!
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi,
Get in
5
there.
Mississippi,
Hurry it up.
6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi.
You guys remember way back when we were little bench warmers and a new magical form of entertainment exploded into our living rooms? It was called MTV. and it was revolutionary. I was at the age where many a tube socks were sexually assaulted while watching the sexy performers dancing and singing. More than once, my parents caught me watching those sexy Sade or Eurythmics videos. But by far, and you will all agree with me, Madonna had the most spanktastic videos ever. They were literally obscene. I wore out the rewind button on my VCR watching Madonna lick milk from a saucer in the Express Yourself video. Remember that one? In Joe Biden fact, I was actually suspended from school for trafficking tube socks the day after the Justify My Love video came out. Yep, nothing says wholesome childhood like watching a 28-year-old slut from Detroit bragging about being like a virgin and performing simulated sex acts to entertain 12-year-old boys. Boy, do I miss the 80s. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've all moved on from those tube sock defiling days. Well, all of us besides Madonna. Fast forward 36 years, and after multiple visits to Dr. Nick's plastic surgery and small engine repair, she looks more like Marge Schott after she was pulled from a burning car wreck, and less like the Material Girl. She is more like the Material Cougar now. Lately, this 64-year-old spinster has been releasing weird, angry videos of herself lip-syncing to drill rap songs and threatening to kill our last coherent president. And to get back to her roots, the little vixen also posted some nude photos recently. My favorite was the one where she put her pie out on the windowsill to air it out. There's also the one where that old trout has two Werthers stuck to her nipples like pasties. I did like the photo of her spread eagle on the couch holding a birthday card with $2 in it. However, there's one really progressive photo I personally did not care for. It shows that harpy wearing a strap-on with saggy, wrinkled balls. Willie, you know what I'm talking about. They were strapped over her leopard print Depends. The worst part, she was only wearing black dress socks and carrying her walking cane with no hands. Now to get serious for a moment. With this treasure trove of sepia-toned photos, I can also confirm that the blue hair still matches the drapes. I would also like to point out that Madonna is a founding member of the Old Biddy Fake Titty Committee. And judging by the photos, which I always do, that old cow is producing powdered milk these days, and it might be time to put her out to pasture.
You're listening to the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. Check us out on Facebook at Basement Benchwarmers, also on Instagram at Basement Benchwarmers, and on Twitter at Base Benchwarmers, and our email is basementbenchwarmers@gmail.com.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Beer is definitely good.
Somebody's drunk.
And what's really good too is the state of Michigan. Not only do you have Madonna from Detroit and her whatever she's got going on with her nipples these days, and
Werthers.
The Michigan Wolverines football program's looking good. Michigan State's women's soccer,
Kid
Rock. But one thing we all love about Michigan is we love Mackinac Island, right? We love Mackinac fudge, and we love Founders Brewing. So Founders Brewing, their special beer that they have done for a long time, KBS, they brought out a variant with maple Mackinac fudge.
Don't say variant.
Oh, Master?
Don't. You're jinxed it.
It's the Omicron fudge.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the variant. Oh, I'm like, what? Where is this going?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So here, a little bit of Mackinac fudge in our KBS here. Little tribute to the state of Michigan. And it should probably go good with some of the cookies that Willie brought for Ed's birthday. Happy birthday again, Ed.
Oh, and your birthday's coming too, Eric.
It's coming soon, yes.
That's what she said.
Ed, how old are you going to be?
Not 50 yet.
He's going to be a week older than me, is what he's going to be.
One more year, me and Eric are going to be on the wrong side of life.
You guys 49?
Yeah, we'll be 49.
Be 49.
Yep,
Do
twins.
a trip next year, all of us.
Yes.
That sounds good. I'm already doing one big one.
Where you going?
Saipan. Like out by Japan and Guam. And
Are you
all that.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That's awesome.
Before
Was it about 18
You gotta go
hours?
to Japan before China takes it over.
That's what. You know what's funny is you start
Better go
bringing
to the
that up.
U.S. before China takes
Amber
over.
goes, man, we can land in Tokyo. They had an exchange student from Tokyo. And she goes, oh, we can meet her. I'm like, yeah, before North Korea or China attacks them. Let's hurry.
So
What do you guys think of the beer?
Good.
Thanks, Eric.
Go, which cookie should I have with
To
it?
the Michigan beers.
You should do the Buckeye with it.
Oh, Buckeye with the Mackinac fudge. What's the one over there? Is that pumpkin?
That's a pumpkin cheesecake.
What's that one?
Chocolate pumpkin cheesecake, strawberry, and that's a cookie something doodah.
I like the cookie doodah one. It's good too.
Which one is that?
Cookie
Buckeye.
butter. Cookie butter.
What's the one in the corner? Is there one in the corner here?
So we're having an Ohio State
Oh, in the
Buckeye
corner.
with a
I ate
Michigan
that. I was going-
Mackinac
he ate it.
fudge.
What was it?
Chocolate chip.
God damn you.
Oh,
He ate the whole thing.
I didn't think anybody
What do you
wanted
think,
some
Eric?
bland.
Well, what do you guys think of the beer?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's awesome.
We don't like stout.
No, and I don't like stout. It's good.
It's stout month. It's November.
Yeah.
I'm going to do stouts all month.
Are we gonna do Beardvember or what's that?
You know what it is?
November.
It's
November.
But
Beardvember.
this beard or this
Willie's
beer,
got a start on it.
this beer leaves like a mustache on your lip.
Mm.
So it's get it mustache.
Did you say this beard leaves a mustache?
No, I said this beer. Lee.
I have to shave because I just signed a contract with the Yankees.
Cut those sideburns shorter, Mattingly.
That's what he calls his bathroom team, huh? The Yankees.
Spanked revision.
Oh, that's
Who's your
great.
favorite alfalfa? Spanky.
Sinner.
Sinner.
Oh, that's
Okay, quick recap of some of the games this weekend.
Alfalfa
The
or
Jets
is it
upset the Bills.
Spanky?
The Jets upset the Bills 20-17. Jets follow 6-2. Jets Bills follow 6-2. Jets go 6-3. And we talked about Josh Allen has an elbow injury. Bengals win 42-21 over the Panthers. The Patriots send Frank Reich packing 26-3. Packers lose to the Lions 15-9. 9 times.
Remember we used to do the Packers at the end?
Yeah, what's the
I'm
point
just going
now?
down. I'm just going down the line now because it doesn't matter anymore. Chargers Falcons 20-17. Chargers win. Last second field goal by newly signed kicker. I can't remember his name, but he's got signed that week. Game winning field goal.
Good job, buddy.
In that game, the Eckler fumbled. The team returned it. Atlanta would have had a chance to win the game. The guy running with the ball, the linebacker that picked up the fumble, just dropped it. He fumbled it. They got it back. Got a field goal and won. So. Just the Falcons just had a chance to win another game.
The kicker's name? Dicker.
Yeah. Dicker. Dicker the kicker. They kept
Oh,
calling
Dicker the kicker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dicker the kicker. I saw that.
I
I saw that.
I know him.
Yep. Dicker the kicker. Raiders blow another lead. 17-point lead or more. They lost 3 times this year. 27-20. They lose to the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Can we put their coach on the Benchwarmers hot seat?
Yeah, Josh McDaniel's got to go there. I'm a kind of a McDaniel guy, but I'm not. I'm not really a guy, but I kind of like to benefit a doubt. But you're right. He's going.
I did get 1,000 points out of Devontae Adams, though.
I think Gruden should get the job. He's perfect for that.
Dolphins win a shootout in Soldier Field, 35-32 over the Bears. Entertaining game. One of the most entertaining games I've probably seen at Soldier Field, actually, to be honest.
Better than the rain game or the snow game?
It was a fun game.
Would
to
you
watch.
say you got your money's worth?
Oh, yeah, just the scoring. And Tua is not a guy you can dislike.
Have you ever thought you didn't get your money's worth?
No, I just enjoy it. I like enjoy it. Well, yeah, sometimes when they really suck. I don't know. But
Packer fans,
I still go.
Packer fans are going to be drinking that medicine
You know
for
what?
the next
Well,
couple of
if
years.
the
Packer fans,
expectations,
if
the
you need
expectations
help,
have
I
to be high, right?
Yeah.
If they're high and they suck,
Yeah. Well, like that year when they were supposed after the Super Bowl after they lost on double doink, next year they came out and it was supposed to be good and they lost 10-3 on opening day and it was like that's one of those.
That's
games.
when you're pissed.
Yes,
Yeah,
like this, like next year you're gonna expect them to be better, but hope for better.
Maybe squeak into the playoffs.
Yeah, hope for better.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do in the offseason. If they build their defense up, they could. Who knows? Whatever.
wait.
Vikings win 20-17 at the Commanders. They win the 7-1. Seahawks win 31-21. They keep their magical season going minus Westbrook, and Pete Carroll is moving into Coach of the Year status with Brian Dabble at this point. I think he is easily a Coach of the Year. See, both those guys are. Rams had a lead, but then Tom became Tom. 16-13, the GOAT came out to play.
100,000 passing yards.
100,000 passing yards.
Did you see that? They were making a big deal, and
They got
there's a
penalty.
flag on the play.
Yeah. Chiefs-Titans. Chiefs win 20-17. Very good game last night, Sunday Night Football, if you didn't watch it. Real good game. Very entertaining. And the Eagles on last Thursday night, they win 29-17 at the Texans. And right now, as we speak doing this show, Ravens are winning 14-3 at the Saints.
I just want to say, At least wear the team that you're watching. Seen a dude wearing the Bears still suck with a Packer hat on at Soldier Field. I seen someone be wearing full Rams gear.
That should be when I got to get that going. We have to start doing that. We have to, like, the guy with the glove on at games.
You think it's the guy with the wrong uniform?
Yes, if you're not wearing a jersey of a team playing at that stadium that day, you should be take a picture and send it to our website or Facebook or our website, because what are you doing? I would not wear a Bear jersey to a Packer Lion game. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Neither would I.
No, I wouldn't wear any jersey, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, you would wear one jersey, my friend.
The Madonna one?
Or that one.
Or
that is the Madonna one, isn't it?
The Oilers.
Can you imagine Madonna in that?
She'd fit into it.
Parts would fall out of there. Some of her parts probably.
I think that's what's happening in that picture.
I can't stop looking at it. It's like a train wreck.
I know.
Are parts falling out of that picture?
Just one part.
No, that
the
part,
torso.
That part didn't even make it in.
Whoa.
That
Are you wearing a thong? Oh no, that's
it's backwards.
That's the Oilers uniform.
Instead of poking out the back looking sexy, it's poking out the front, hanging over the
He said
pants.
poking.
Hey, you know what I can do? I can see the roses.
I didn't know you had a tattoo.
Wait, look. Tassels.
Is that a bruise?
He's got.
That's bruise. That's not a tattoo.
Amber's like, slave, whack, whack, smack at him. You do the work.
I forgot what the safe word is.
Pineapple.
The dog was a little bit too rough licking the peanut butter off his belly.
You said pineapple. She started punching you. Wrong word. Asparagus.
I know it's a food.
I don't know what it is.
It goes the other direction.
It's always a food.
Asparagus. Then she starts pegging you.
I thought pineapple meant you wanted it harder.
Oh, after you're all done, kumquat. God damn. Yep, that was it.
Oh, I kumquat twice. You can't unhear some of this stuff.
Oh Christ! Let me see what else got written down in here.
I think we got all the games there. It was a short week.
Home runs. I saw you see the home run question I had. Well, what you got first night? Anything?
I've got some this day in sports.
69. Oh, wrong game.
And there is one
Bucks
69
are losing
my
by
birthdays.
11, by the way.
Oh yeah. No Trey Young tonight either.
That's crazy.
And the Bucks are playing with Giannis.
Yeah. Well.
All right, sorry, Willie. I didn't
You know
mean
what we
to
get for
interrupt.
not playing
you're
against us? That's what we get. Karma.
Willie,
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
On this day in sports history, in 1964, the NL keeps the Braves in Milwaukee. In 1965, they may move to Atlanta in 1966. What do you guys think happened?
I know they won a World Series.
Yeah, they moved.
In 1978, one of my favorite baseball players, Jim Rice, wins the AL MVP.
Jim Rice?
Jim Rice.
Yeah, he had a great year, too. That was like one of those 40 home run years, or 39.
Who else was on that team?
Fred
Yaz?
Lynn.
Was Yaz on that team?
Yes.
Yep.
Billy Noodle.
Oh,
wasn't there an Evans?
Carlton Fisk, maybe?
Evans?
maybe Burleson.
Yeah.
That team was stacked.
Rooster Burleson.
I'm trying to think who else. I mean, was Louis Tion still pitching there and then?
I believe so, yeah. Tion, Bill Lee. No, Bill Lee wasn't.
Spaceman.
Spaceman. I think he got the bum rush from like the MLB.
Eckersley might have been.
He had character issues?
I don't know. He's still in Cleveland.
Yeah, he spoke his mind.
He was Lenny Dykstra's mentor.
There were a few guys back then that were.
He was on the Savannah Bananas.
If ESPN and stuff was around and social media, those guys probably wouldn't be as well liked or. They're very colorful. How about that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Ed, in 1991, I don't know if you knew this, but Magic Johnson announced he has HIV virus and he retired from the Lakers.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you were?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I was getting ready to go work at Century.
I was at the Gast House at UWM. The Gast House was that restaurant in the basement of the Union.
Oh, yeah?
And everybody was just like,
what the hell?
Of course, we were all high. But
you're like, he's going to be dead. That guy will be dead in 2 years.
Oh, yeah. We thought he was going to be dead the next day.
They're all high on airplane glue.
That was a different house.
We can't say that on the air.
No.
No. We can.
We can say whatever we want, I'm pretty sure.
Nobody's listening.
No, Elon Musk doesn't own us yet.
If Elon Musk did own us, we could say whatever we wanted.
Hold your breath on that one.
Yeah.
Who, Elon Musk?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I think he doesn't care.
I mean, he did let Trump back on Twitter.
He's charging people $8 now a month to
All the
have
blue
the blue
checks.
check. And then AOC went on there and she complained about it, and he posted a picture of her sweatshirts that are $68 on our website to say I'm for women's rights or something like that, and she's making people pay $68 for a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That goes to her.
Should be 69.
I know.
She'd sell way more.
Yeah, what? She missed the boat on that.
Yeah, she needs to get more.
$8 to have the blue check mark on Twitter.
Supposedly, they started a GoFundMe for her to raise money for the $8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some conservative did as a joke.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
kind of trolling her.
Yeah, good call.
Also on this day in 2008, Jerry Sloan becomes the first coach in NBA history to record 1,000 wins with the same club. It's pretty amazing.
Is that
That's awesome.
Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
The Utah Jazz.
And then he retired at the time with the third most wins.
Yeah, he had a lot of good
He
players.
passed away, right, Jerry?
Yeah,
Sloan?
he died a few years ago.
1,221 wins he had.
Good coach.
Yeah, he was a good coach.
A big.
He got pretty much walked out of there too. He got kind of pushed out.
Yeah.
Because who took?
Who was the
Somebody-
owner of that team? Remember, he
That
was pretty-
blind guy.
He was pretty flamboyant.
He was big and blind. He was a heavy guy that was blind.
He
Oh yeah,
became
Jerry
blind
Jones did his
towards the
at Halloween.
little political.
Oh, I know who pushed him out. Was the player? It was Williams. Remember Williams?
Darren Williams?
Yeah,
Darren
Darren
Williams.
Williams pushed him out pretty much.
Is
Couldn't
that right?
stand him. Yep, he didn't like him, so he got him
because he's
basically
old school.
Got him
He's
fired.
an old school guy.
Yeah.
Yep. A little political on this day in sport, or not sports history, in political history. In 1874, the first cartoon depicting an elephant as a Republican Party symbol was drawn by Thomas Nast. I told him to do that.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it a zebra. No. Well, he's like, in class, make it an elephant.
Elephant, you way cool.
Now grab your bucket for lunch. Let's go.
Grab your charcoal and draw some more. You know what's funny though, Willie? Today,
That Laura Ingalls is a fox.
I love her overbite.
It's your turn to go to the well.
It's either her or Harriet Tubman. We ain't got many choices in this day.
And Nell's a bitch. What's her name? Else, right?
It was Nellie,
The little
the blonde haired.
She was like,
Nellie Olson
Yeah,
or
Nellie
whatever.
Olson. Yeah, she was
a bitch.
Yeah, her mom was an asshole, and
Yeah.
her dad was very nice.
Her dad was a bum. He was too much of a pussy to talk back to him.
Right,
He
right.
was scared of him.
He was.
He was.
You know,
That
what's-
was the olden days.
Yeah, that was. Well, he was touched by an angel.
He should have to watch one of those and do a review.
Oh, I got a review for him.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll talk about it off.
So my nephew is at University of Michigan today, walking campus, and they were like, "Oh, this is where JFK gave his famous speech in 1960 or 61." And the first thing I get a text is, hey, this is where JFK gave his speech. Ask Willie if it was inspiring.
Was that the Ask Not speech? The Ask Not what you?
I don't know. So, it was a speech in Michigan though. So it'd be right before the election or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
He did
So
that
it'd have
speech
been
while he was
six-
the president. I think.
I think you're right. He did.
Yeah.
Or was
Because that was leading into Vietnam.
Was that part of his inauguration speech?
Ask not
I
what
thought it
your
was-
country
I
can do
thought-
for you, but what you could do for.
But it could.
I thought it was the start of the Vietnam conflict where
Yeah, it could have been.
So it would have been.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, just to get you.
we have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're not very political.
Just know he's.
We
not
don't
alive.
even know sports stuff.
I just know he's not alive
Good
anymore.
call, Eric.
Yeah.
What do you got, Willie?
We
I
could
got-
quote
I got
some comedies though.
One more in music in 1966.
Oh.
John Lennon meets Yoko Ono.
Be my
first time
Yoko. Oh no.
Ruined the Beatles.
Oh
Ruined
at the
Beatles.
Indica Gallery in London.
Yeah.
no.
So I thought that was
Sad
kind of
day.
interesting.
Ruined the Beatles.
Yeah, now you go back and watch Yesterday and some of these other Beatles shows, the new Get Back one, and then you see Yoko just ruined them. They could have been good. Those guys could have been something.
Could have been a contender.
He could still be alive right now because I'm sure that guy,
I've been to Strawberry
That's why he
Fields.
whacked him.
didn't like Yoko. I'm sure that was like an underlying.
I've been to Mrs. Fields in the mall.
Mrs. Fields, that's good.
Cookie place.
What was your favorite cookie?
It's chocolate chip. That goes.
Chocolate chip with walnuts, my favorite.
Well, you do you, I do me.
I just
Who's your
asked
favorite?
You, I tell you.
Who's your favorite Fields? Mrs. or Justin?
Oh, mine's
Mrs. is good looking.
No.
She actually, I watched how the food came from or whatever before, and it she started somewhere. She was something and got pushed aside, and she
Like she gave an idea to somebody and they said no, and she just went on her own and became Mrs. Fields. It was crazy.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Better than Crumble.
Not my favorite Fields. Kim Fields with those big old honkers.
Kim Fields, yeah, Kim Fields.
Yeah, Tootie.
Yeah.
Hey now.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life.
Doo-doo.
The facts of life.
Doo-doo.
Okay. Willie, anything else?
All right.
Birthdays?
It's a time that everybody's
Deaths?
been waiting for. Birthdays.
No. 69.
This
is the best part
I
of the
have
show.
24 birthdays here.
What? How many 69s?
I told you November's
And
busy, man.
169.
What?
There's 169 here. That's all there was. Well, there might have been another one, but you wouldn't even know who the hell they were.
If it was John Travolta, I'm out of here.
All right, so acting Ethan Hawke. Oh. He was in that one show.
Black Hawk Down.
Ethan
the music
Hawke.
one.
No,
he was in that great movie with Denzel.
Denzel.
Oh, yeah, he was. Training Day.
Yeah,
Training
yeah,
Day.
yeah,
Love
yeah.
that movie.
Great movie.
He's in and he was a Dead Poets Society as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to
That's
say
probably his best. I think.
50,
He had
55.
He had a prime, and where did he go? He kind of fell off.
I think he was had some.
He
Didn't he have some personal
he's got to be our age,
Yeah,
right?
he just kind of got out of
Yeah,
it.
was he with Uma Thurman for a minute?
Uma. It's not
Yeah,
Tuma.
they were
yeah.
dating, right? Or
Yeah.
married?
So
or-
then
believe so.
she's got to be 50.
I'm going to say he's 51, my age.
Okay.
I said 55.
I'm going a little younger. I think he's like 47.
52.
Really?
We got Emma Stone. Swing.
She's smoking hot.
34.
35.
37.
What is
Give
it?
yourself the ding.
34.
Ding it up, buddy.
All right.
I like how he lets us all guess and make us look like idiots afterwards.
And then dings it later.
Yeah.
I'll hit it right away now. Okay.
Okay.
Madonna.
Actor Christopher Knight.
You got the bill.
Oh,
Right.
Bobby Brady.
Oh, I just
No,
saw
no,
them.
no, it's
Peter.
Peter Brady.
I just saw them on. They were on The Masked Singer.
Really?
Is that
They
right?
all sang together. Yeah, all three of them were like a three-headed
So they gotta
thing.
be-
When it's time to change.
They sang a normal song, but then at the end they sang one of the
Really?
not the Time to Change, but the other one they sang.
Peter was
Na, 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 na. Yeah, that's what they sang. Yeah. So Peter, we're doing or Bobby?
Peter was the middle.
Yeah, he's the middle.
This is Peter.
His
we're doing?
voice
Christopher
cracked because
Knight.
of puberty.
He was married to the model.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had that
Oh,
show
yeah.
on VH1 or something like that.
Got to be in their 60s, right?
Well, Greg is the oldest. He was the middle, and Bobby was the youngest.
He's
So
63.
I'm gonna say he's
No.
69.
61.
Nope. 65.
What were all? The 60s are right.
Yeah, that was close.
Do you remember Party of Five?
Yep.
Yeah.
Scott Wolf.
How about Jeremy London?
Oh,
The
sorry.
oldest guy.
He was a dude.
He was
No,
from
he
one
was-
of those wolf
He
shows.
was the oldest one.
Was it Jeremy London on?
Scott Wolf was the oldest one, right?
Not Scott Wolf, but the brother, the
Oh, the guy that was on. I know who you're talking about. I never watched it. Matthew Fox. Matthew something.
Matthew something. Yeah, it's not fun.
McConaughey.
The theme
Sweet.
song. The theme song was from what band? From the Waukesha area.
Jim.
The Guffs.
The Guffs. No.
No.
Bodines.
Violent Femmes.
The
Bodines,
Bodines.
yeah.
Violent
Bodines.
Femmes. Violent
Yeah,
Femmes.
that too.
No, the Bodines. Who did the?
The Bodines,
They
it
did
was-
two themes. When the
The
Bodines. a Friends
Bodines
song
was
too?
Party of Five.
And who's the Friends song? The
Friend
Bodines-
song is the
Bodines also.
No, the replacement.
Remembrance.
Rembrandts.
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Are they from Wisconsin?
No,
No.
I got confused.
Okay.
All right, Jeremy London. Numbers.
I don't know who it
Dazed and
is.
confused.
I'm
right?
gonna say he's 51.
Oh, he's 59.
58.
50.
Oh man, you were so close.
I did this one for Scott. Adam Devine from the Gemstones.
Oh, Righteous Gemstones, yeah. And he's also from the two with
me
Zac
songs.
Efron when they need wedding dates.
Wedding
Great
Dates.
movie.
And,
Wedding Date is a great
and
movie.
They need wedding-
Workaholics.
Workaholics. But it's so and so and so. Two guys' names need wedding dates, and they grab two girls. And one of them is the chick from.
Oh yeah. That's
that's
a good
a
movie.
Bad Grandpa.
It's the chick
Bad
from
Grandpa.
from
Bad
Parks and
Grandpa-
Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and
yeah.
Rec. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
a hilarious.
That is a
movie.
funny movie.
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Adam Devine. Yeah, I'm a fan of Adam Devine. He was the Manny.
Modern Family
Modern
as well,
Family.
too.
The Manny.
Yeah.
He
He
was the
can't be
Manny.
more than like 40.
I'm gonna say he just got married, so I'm gonna say he's 35.
37.
38.
39.
Damn it!
I was closest.
I thought that was too old. I was
Should have piled on you.
How about the singer Lord? Remember Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What song
Never
did you
be
sing?
well or
Royals.
Royals.
Today I was listening to Weird Al Yankovic. He sang a song called Foils. I always have food left over.
Did you watch the,
Did you watch the Weird Al yet?
No, was it good?
Roku?
The movie?
Was it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
With
yeah.
Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
It's good.
It's very good.
Is it?
And did you know
It's a movie, right?
Yeah, you guys watch it. We'll talk
We
about
could
it.
watch tonight. After we could watch it.
I've already seen it. Wow. I don't want to watch it.
Okay, Lord, how old
Shut
is
up,
she?
Ed.
She's
We're gonna lay in bed this weekend and watch
31.
it together.
26.
Why you massage my feet?
26.
20,
I know.
Who we guessing?
Lord.
26.
All right,
24.
Leif Garrett.
Ooh, 74.
Leif Garrett Cecil is 70.
Is Leif Garrett from Rush?
Don't you remember Leif Garrett?
Leif Garrett.
Yeah,
Give me a clue who Leif.
64.
Who's the Leaf from Rush?
You said 64. Give
60,
me, give me a number.
69.
69. No. Did you say
74.
No, 61.
Oh, sorry, Lee.
Man, he
Leif
was
Garrett?
way better. Well, he looks like
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Gordon Ramsay. He is gonna be 58.
59.
55.
Nope, 56.
He is one of the most entertaining people to watch. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I don't mind Gordon.
I like Gordon Ramsay. His food's pretty good. I went to his restaurant in Vegas. Pretty good.
Courtney Thorne Smith.
Melrose Place.
Melrose Place. And,
What
was
else
she in
was
that
she
show
in?
with Jim?
Oh yeah, she was
About-
according to Jim. She was Jim
According to
Belushi's.
Jim. And she's in.
Oh, yeah, now I know
one
she is.
shoot, two something with Ashton Kutcher.
2.5 Men?
2.5 Men. 2.5 Men.
Was she also in one of the Adam Sandler movies? Oh no, that was Julianne. That was the girl from Modern Family. That was David Spade.
Yes.
So she was she was in a movie with Carrot Top. Have you ever seen one of the greatest late night moments ever on Conan O'Brien? Norm Macdonald and
Conan O'Brien was underrated.
Yeah,
Or is.
Is he still alive?
Norm's been sitting there and he's been breaking up everything. So Courtney Smith comes on there and she's telling about this, and he just keeps interrupting like Norm does. And so she says she's got doing this movie with Carrot Top, and says, "Well, what's the name of the movie?" And she goes, "Chairman of the Board." And Conan goes, "Hey, do something with that, smart guy." And he goes, "I bet board spelled Bored." It's one of the greatest moments ever. Even she's dying, because he was that quick.
Who said it?
Norm.
Norm McDonald.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got? Courtney Thorne Smith.
Oh, Courtney Thorne Smith. I'm going to say she's
still
my
good
age.
looking.
I'm going to say she's 51.
54.
53.
55.
Okay.
Parker Posey.
Ooh, Parker Posey.
From Best in Show.
Best in Show, and she was in Waiting for Guffman.
Oh, Dazed and Confused.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All you bitches fry like bacon.
I'm going to say, you guys guess. I keep guessing first. You guys guess.
She's 58.
I bet she's 60.
56.
54. Everybody's favorite, Tara Reid from Sharknado.
I'm a fan of Terry Reid and from
American Pie,
Yeah.
yeah.
She went downhill after
She's
that.
our age or younger. She's
After
probably
that nip slip, or
I'm going to say. Go ahead.
She might be-
47.
she's younger
That's what I
than
was
us.
thinking.
What'd you say?
47.
That's what I was thinking. I was
know.
going to say that too.
I knew she was younger than us.
Dude, I was going to say that too. You saw me go 40. Go ahead.
Because when you're younger, you're like, oh, I'm spanking it to that. And then it's like, oh, she's underage. No.
Well, nobody's watching.
She's 17. I'm 19. That's scary. So gross.
Peppa from Salt and Peppa.
Ooh, that's a tough
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that
will be.
Are we done?
Let's talk about sex.
Are we going to keep
You
going?
got to pay $10 for that.
59. 59?
She's 60.
Ooh, I don't think she's that old. I think she's going to be 54.
I said 59.
58.
Ooh. Damn it. What'd you say?
He said 59.
You
I said
60.
60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were close.
You
I'll go
remember
with this one.
Marshall Crenshaw?
Sure. Someday, some way. Oh.
I'm
Any
gonna guess
relation to
69
Ben?
69.
That's a shot in the dark.
I would have known.
Do you know who he is? Do you even know who he
I
is?
have no idea.
No, I didn't think you did.
A
He's-
guy,
I didn't think you
named
did.
Marshall, he sounds 69.
Yeah. He's
Marshall Crenshaw.
He's playing the Genesee coming up or something.
I think
or-
so.
Yeah.
You know, the Gin Blossoms were just
At the
Were they at the Genesee?
Genesee, I
they were
think.
just at the
Yeah,
Genesee.
they were good when we saw
Hey,
them.
Genesee.
Oh, I've seen him like 3 times in the last. Oh, I like it.
Did I just do that?
Willie's still amazed I knew who Marshall Crenshaw is.
Oh,
Never mind. His
not-
birthday.
He's
His
not
birthday isn't up to date
69,
yet.
is he?
He's 68 right now, but he's 69 November 11th.
Well, that's
yeah.
Yes,
we
I
do the
looked at it.
birthdays
Oh,
for
it's
the
my
week.
grandpa's birthday.
Veterans Day.
Warren G.
He was a
Oh, Warren G. Dun, 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 Lee side.
Oh, I was thinking
Warren G and Nate Dogg. Great
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, when you said Warren G the first thing, I thought
Regulators.
Regulators.
Yeah, mount up, mount up.
Mount up.
I was thinking of the guy that plays
Kenny G.
He's got to be in his early 50s, 52.
I think Warren G's going to be. Oh, Eric. Nice. I was going to say my age, but that's about right. Yeah, 51, 52.
Yeah,
Good call.
Warren G.
My God, you killed that one.
Tommy Davidson from In Living Color.
Oh,
He's older than me. I
yeah,
bet.
he's old. He's
59.
Wow.
Holy.
We're killing these now.
Dude, you must be butter because you're on a roll.
Tommy Davidson had some good roles on Living Color.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Sinbad.
Oh.
64.
Yeah.
71.
66.
Yeah!
Boom! On fire!
We are on fire.
We're in a row.
Yep.
Best
Riding
part
the gravy train with biscuit wheels.
It's the
But we aren't going very far then. we're stuck in the mud. But you know, we have something to eat then.
nothing in this group's going that far.
Hey,
Biscuits.
Genesee.
You think, yeah, like I just said, you think if our wagon had biscuit wheels and gravy, we'd be driving anywhere?
We'd be hanging out the window.
Well, we're loving life when we do it.
You're
man.
right. Good
Yeah.
call.
We'd
Good
be
call.
like that Billy Goat from that old cartoon.
Billy, go,
just
go, go, go,
that
go.
one.
Yeah.
That line's from Kingpin, by the way.
Yeah, it
From
is.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Kentucky.
Go ahead.
I'm laughing on the end.
Mackenzie Phillips.
Ooh, no
Rode,
idea.
rode hard and put away wet.
Oh, she had sex with Mick Jagger when she was like 12 or 13.
She was like a cokehead too, right?
Yeah,
She was sex with Zeus.
Well, supposedly her dad was banging her too. It was like a mess out there.
Zeus's
There was
dad?
her dad was John Phillips, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 68.
I'm gonna say 61.
73.
63 kids.
She was on One Day at a Time, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
And-
what she takes it right now.
And that was that creepy Schneider guy was on there too.
Schneider, yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust him either. As far
And
as
Eddie
He's just
Van
there
Halen's
cleaning pipes. That's all he does.
Eddie Van Halen's ex-wife.
No, I'm done with her. Her and all her political shit, and she's
Is she on these commercials?
She's doing all this stuff about Elon Musk now, like attacking him, and she's a nut too.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh. Did you ever see that movie, The Love and Other Drugs? Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah, that and that one with Prada, something.
Yeah,
She was in
Prada.
She was in Brokeback Mountain.
In Love and Other Drugs,
Was-
she's naked a
was she in
lot
Brokeback
in that
Mountain?
movie.
Was
She's
she?
naked a lot in that movie.
I'm gonna say she's 44.
I was gonna say 45.
I think she's 40.
Nice.
Wow, on a roll.
He knows every naked chick.
She's sexy.
Al Michaels.
Dun 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 dun.
Speaking of sexy,
I know his age.
he's
You guys-
21.
You guys guess first. I think I know it.
78. I'll guess first.
77.
You said you knew his age.
I guess I was wrong, but that's 5 or 6 in a
But you
row.
knew Marshall.
We've hit a lot.
I knew.
We
Marshall.
are.
We missed what
Marshall.
you missed. You missed Mackenzie Phillips.
Yeah, well,
Um,
she was rode hard. That's why.
that's right. Leonardo DiCaprio. DiCaprio.
He's gonna be.
From
Talk about sexy.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
no,
Yeah, that's where he's from.
no, the one with Nell Carter. He was on that one.
Oh, he was on.
yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, give me a break, or
Give
one of those.
me a break. I should deserve it.
He's got to be just in his
I'm
40s,
gonna
right?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, guess.
43.
I'm gonna say 50.
I'm gonna say 47.
48.
He's my age.
Demi Moore.
Oh.
Oh, from One Crazy Summer.
Yeah, she's had a few
G.I.
crazy
Jane.
summers.
G.I. Jane.
How about A Few Good Men? I think that was her best role.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
St.
right.
Elmo's Fire. She's got to be 60-something, 67.
Would you say G.I. Jane?
I said she was in A Few Good Men as
You
well.
say G.I. Jane, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Keep my motherfucking wife's
You
name
keep
out of your mouth.
Keep
Out of my-
my name out of your motherfucking mouth.
I was like,
62. Oh, you looked up.
And that what I just said, didn't I just
What'd you say?
I said 62.
Oh,
62.
did you?
What did you say?
I'll say 63.
I was gonna say 61.
59.
59.
Niner
Yeah, we've had a
in
lot
that.
of 59s.
There was a niner in that.
That's Bruce Willis's old flame.
Yeah.
Mm.
Callista Flockhart.
Ooh, that. Oh, she's married to Harrison Ford. Huh?
Yeah, she is.
She was on.
Oh, she was Ally
McBeal.
McBeal. She never did anything after that,
The
really.
Dancing Baby.
She
was
didn't-
all I
Didn't
remember
need
from
to.
that.
She didn't do that much during Ally McBeal.
Ooga chugga,
Ooga, 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 chugga.
I can't fight this feeling.
That was the theme
Dancing
song,
Baby.
right?
Yeah. No, that was like Dancing Baby episode. I don't think that was a theme song.
There was always that
Dancing
dancing
Baby,
baby. That
Yeah,
was
it's
weird.
creepy. Yeah.
Remember when you had computers?
And the
you
first
had
show ever, they had a unisex bathroom. People were like, what
No,
the
they
hell's
did not just the first show. They had it all.
No,
they
no.
had the remotes.
I'm
remember?
just saying, yeah. It was
The
like
guy had to flush the toilet with the remote.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that the one with fish and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
that was
yeah.
always looking at ladies' necks.
Yeah, you like
the
their
fat
the Adam's
skin.
apples.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Ally McBeal. So we're doing Calista Flockhart. Well, she's married to Harrison Ford. And she was like,
55.
Yeah, but she's way younger.
she was
than
like 20 years younger than him. I
55.
think.
yeah, 53.
That's a tough one.
She can't be younger than us.
I think she might be like right. Because she.
He's 80 now, right? Or is he?
I'm gonna
79?
say she's 52.
58.
Ooh, okay.
She's a little older than we thought.
She's a year old or younger than Demi Moore.
That show made Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Like Lucy Liu is a star in
Lucy
that.
who?
Lucy Liu.
Oh.
Oh.
Everybody's favorite from 98 Degrees, Nick Lachey.
Nicholas Shea. Nicholas Shea is probably younger than we are. Oh no, he's probably about the same. I'm gonna say he's 51.
He's a few years younger.
46.
47.
49.
Okay, yeah, he's close because that belly band was.
Well, he's older than me.
When I was
What-
in,
If he's
day's his
49, he's
birthday?
older than me.
I didn't put that
Who was he with? Nick. He was what? Who was his girlfriend for a while?
Jessica Simpson. They were
Simpson.
married.
they were married, yeah.
Hey,
That's right.
And now he's with
Chicken
that
of the
one.
Sea isn't chicken.
Yeah, and Buffalo Wings don't come on
Yeah,
Buffalo's.
right. Chicken.
That can't be real. They had to make that crap up. That had to be reality show crap because no way she's that dumb. Maybe.
Who,
But he
Simpson?
ended up with the girl he's with now is cute, good looking too. Vanessa.
Williams.
Hudgens or
No,
Hudgens?
not her. It was another girl. She was like on. I thought she was like an.
Cosgrove?
Nah,
Hutchinson?
she's like good looking too. Actually.
Vanessa Carlton?
Yeah, who's Nicholas Shea's wife?
Nick Lachey.
I think her name is just Vanessa.
Her name might not be Vanessa even, but you guys will know her when he says the name.
I like that name, Vanessa.
Yeah.
And
That's her stage name.
I will. Oh, that was Whitney Houston. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're thinking of
Dolly Parton.
who was the Miss
No, that was
America?
Whitney Houston.
Who was the Miss America that went
Greatest movie
Penthouse?
ever, The Bodyguard.
Is that
Vanessa
Vanessa
Williams.
Vanessa
yeah.
Williams, yeah. She had a great album when I was in college. It was like one of those you put it on your mixtape.
Yeah.
What was that? Is that what you were trying to sing? You were trying to sing that song.
No, I just thought Whitney Houston. I got confused.
Yeah.
Greatest movie ever.
Last
Bodyguard?
Bodyguard. Was
We got
awesome.
one left.
last one.
And I
It's a Dolly Parton song.
will always love you. Okay,
For,
sorry.
for our fans that are hearing it through the digitalization, it's way worse here.
Bucks lost by 20.
Ugh.
19.
And they
To
were
the
winning,
Hawks
they were
without Trae
winning
Young.
at halftime.
Yeah, with no. Oh, Murray. They got the Murray though. He had 25-11.
Do John Twy.
Good pickup by them.
This
They need Middleton back.
What was he? A superhero was in I Love You Man. They were selling his house. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
I've seen I Love You Man. Oh, it's the Incredible Hulk.
Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, Lou
Ferrigno,
Ferrigno.
yeah.
He was the King and Queen's neighbor.
Yes, he was.
It was
Yes.
great. Yeah, we were talking about the other night actually. Oh, what are we doing? Guessing who? Lou Ferrigno's age?
Yes.
Oh,
105.
83.
his age or the Hulk?
Bruce Banner.
We're going with Lou's.
Okay, Lou's age. Lou is going to be he's been around. That show was
76.
That was in the 80s. He was in his 20s. I'm going to say 64.
Did you already say?
I said 80 something.
Oh, Jesus.
We're all over the place.
71.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. He's always dressed in green.
I know.
He's in Pumping Iron with Arnold.
No.
He's like, Louis, get over here.
I think Ed was our winner.
No, I wasn't keeping track.
I was keeping track.
Edward's our wiener.
Wiener?
Wiener Schnitzel.
No, I won.
So they just showed tonight. We forgot to talk about Ray Guy passed away this week.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Greatest punter ever.
Hall of Fame.
First round draft pick Ray Guy.
And people
Hall of Famer.
tore them up, and it was a great pick.
Yeah,
He
Hall
picked
of
a Hall of
Famer.
Famer in the first
He's
round.
in like 5 different Hall of Fames, including the actual Pro Football
Nobody
Hall of
could punt like that guy. you
No.
know? Remember,
He won the MVP.
Remember when Reggie Roby
Fame.
came
You know who
along?
was a great punter? Reggie Roby was really underrated. You don't talk about him. He was another great
He
punter.
was
Reggie
very good.
Roby
Yes.
was awesome. He really was for the Dolphins. He was great. And then he went to the Redskins, I think,
I think so.
or the Commanders.
No, you don't
There's no
get,
Pat
you don't get extra
McAfee.
point
It's okay, Urlacher.
with hair.
We don't talk about McAfee on this show, right?
I like McAfee.
Yeah, he was a good punter.
I was a huge fan of Mac. I'm a huge fan of him. I catch it once in a while now. I'll turn it on because of him now. The Game Day show.
Game
He's
Day
on there
show,
now.
yeah.
He's good. He's fun to watch.
I'm like, who the hell is this guy in there? I thought he was
Oh.
some like country singer, and I'm like, holy crap, that is.
He's cool. He's cool. He don't care. Like the other day, Luke Bryan was on there. Luke Bryan's like, well, he's a Georgia fan. They were picking games, and Luke Bryan was talking about picking Notre Dame or Clemson, and he's like, I was gonna pick, I would pick Clemson, but my so and so buddy, he named a country singer, didn't call me back. Who?
Lee Bryce.
Lee Bryce didn't call me back. Pat McAfee goes, that son of a bitch. And they're all like, can I say that? Kirk Herbstreit goes, no, you can't say that. He just screamed like something we would do. It was hilarious. You that son of a bitch.
You ever listen to his show?
Oh, yeah.
I listened to it all the way up north.
I like McAfee. He's cool. And Color's a good show,
his
too.
His story is,
Cutler is good.
Yeah, I've listened to his podcast now. It's pretty good.
McAfee will talk about going out and getting just completely wasted.
Have you listened to Color at all?
No, I don't have podcasts.
Just go on Apple.
Listen up with the Urlacher one. You love the Urlacher one. The one with he talked to the one girl that was with Barstool Sports that she got scammed on money by that dude.
Yes.
That David Poignet dude.
David
Dude, listen,
Portnoy?
that dude's or whatever Portnoy. That dude's a kind of a. Listen to that.
The
He's
pizza
kind
guy?
of, he was kind of
The
dirt. He
Barstool
kind
guy?
of dirtbagged her. He
Oh, yeah.
screwed her over,
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's the pizza guy, right?
Yeah.
And he knows nothing about
screwed-
pizza.
He screwed her over. You got to listen. If you want to drive north, listen to some Cutlers. They're actually entertaining. They're not very long either.
I told you I
No,
sent you
that's
one
what I
over
like
the other
about him.
day where he was with Eric Trump, the guy, who's the guy I keep talking, Rut Daniels, the
Oh, okay.
character.
Yeah.
And then some chef.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of weird, a barbecue chef.
I'm gonna order Jay Cutler meats and cook out one time for us.
Well, you're gonna get the.
Jay Cutler Meats?
Yeah, he has-
they have a
It's
whole-
called
whole
what's
line.
his company called? It's
cut-
like
the
a
cut-
cut.
cuts.
The
yeah,
cut
cuts.
Cuts. Something like that.
Yeah.
Go figure.
For Cutler.
Yeah.
Get it?
Well, when
Supposedly-
Roger tried, he just saw mushrooms to people online.
So supposedly Cutler's got a.
He says a T. Kicked his pinky out when he said it.
Supposedly Cutler does a good Aaron Rodgers imitation with the hair and everything.
Oh, I thought I'm throwing the picks here.
Rogers is doing the
Rogers is doing the
the imitation now.
Yeah. Look, I'm Cutler.
Well, it was Halloween. He goes, I'm going to be Jay Cutler, I guess.
See, you know what? You could tell he's like in dismay because he shaved. His face was. Did he look clean shaved?
I didn't see any of the
Did he look like he shaved? Rogers?
Yeah, that's
He
bad
did.
for him.
Yeah, I think he's like. You could tell he's in.
Trying to change his mojo.
Yeah, that's what it is. Too.
I didn't see any of the game, and I certainly didn't watch any highlights.
Yeah. To be honest, the score told you there wasn't many highlights. It really wasn't.
We're at the basketball game, and we just kept looking on our. I'm like, "Are you serious? Are you serious? It's 8-0 at halftime." And like, we're all kind of.
Yeah, Cabrera hit a grand slam, and then
Yeah.
they had a couple RBIs.
Jordan Alvarez got a good game going.
Unreal.
So let me read real quick that whole thing about. I'm just going to read about so people know what's going on with Kyrie. The name of the movie was Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, and the film promotes black Hebrew Israelite beliefs that some people of color, including black Americans, are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites. Okay, one of the ideas shared in the film is that the Jews of today are not actual Jews, and they are culturally appropriated the religious heritage of black people and then covered it up. So it's saying that, and obviously it sounds like it's just telling a falsehood.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
all he did was post.
He posted this like saying
He
that's
didn't
all-
even
He
comment
didn't say
on it.
watch it. He didn't say. He just posted like copied it like me putting on Dumb and Dumber. I'm watching. Not even say anything like
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber, the movie clip or whatever. And then they said. Then Kyrie, what happened was he was suspended without pay for refusal to apologize for this tweeting about the film. He then tweeted an apology and agreed to donate $500,000 specified causes and organizations that combat the Anti-Defamation League. And the Anti-Defamation League, they rejected his donation of $500,000.
Really?
So it must be nice that he tries to make right, by saying I'm sorry and then doing it. And he said he never apologized, but he said I'm not anti-Semitic. Okay, this is not what I meant by this.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have to apologize?
What's his handle? Is it Uncle Drew?
I might be. I think he's deleted it since then, though. It's gone. He
Oh,
deleted it.
deleted all the
So
tweets,
was this like a documentary? Is it more like
Yeah,
a...
it's called Heroes and Negroes Wake Up Black America, and I believe it's a...
Oh, you can't say Hebrews.
I clicked on Twitter and I typed in Kyrie Irving, and it says 1,060 tweets in the last hour.
Oh,
That's in reference to reference to him.
And it's 208 minutes long.
So
I don't think I sit that long.
Mike,
how is
McCarthy's
that
trending?
any different than watching, say, I don't know, the Confederate States of America? You've seen that show or movie?
Or the one? No, it's the one about it's something state. It's a name.
What'd you find?
Now that I'm on Twitter, it's Mike McCarthy's trending.
Oh.
He became emotional talking about how much he misses Green Bay.
Yeah.
During the
he hasn't attacked a high school referee in years.
So what they're asking him, if
he stayed, he loved Green Bay. He stayed there even after. All right, whatever.
What they're asking him to do is apologize for it, make a donation to the anti-hate cause, which they said no. If that's anti-defamation, I don't know. Complete sensitivity training.
Oh, yeah.
So if you would have posted,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Complete anti-Semitic training.
Which those are two different things, I guess.
Meet with the ADL and Jewish leaders, and meet with the team owner.
He has to watch Schindler's List
to demonstrate
20 times.
Yeah, I don't.
It was a tough movie to watch.
Jerry Seinfeld couldn't even get through. He got
He
caught
didn't
making out.
write.
Yeah.
Like
I hate the Jews.
I didn't tweet. He didn't write. This is true. I agree. This is the word of. I believe this 100%. And even if he did believe it 100%.
So let it be written.
Doesn't
so let
matter.
it be done.
So let me ask you a question. So if I come out tomorrow and go, when a player puts in a thing about,
they believe Joe Biden said something.
No. Here's an example, and this is I don't want to get way into it, but let's say someone just put out a thing and it was a documentary of lies about. I'm going to use Trump as the example, and we all know it's lies. Even if you hate the guy, they're lying. It's a lie. Like they write stuff like on the story, yeah, he slept with his neighbor's daughter when she was 12, and all this stuff. And if LeBron tweets that, he's not getting suspended.
Yeah,
not even close.
Yeah.
They'll just say, he's bad judgment. It's okay because it's free. It's free when it's on that. Even, that's what's crazy about it. You can't.
How about that one where Al Gore had? What was that climate change one? The Miami's going to be underwater by 2010.
Yeah.
And all that stuff or whatever it was. I think it was even farther back than that. It never
It was
happened.
that 1 year.
Hey, what about?
Yeah, it was 1 year.
Yeah, I've been the internet. Yeah.
But so if you posted on that, that's all lies essentially.
Yeah.
And it's essentially a cult.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Why is that any different than this?
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Is
what about the Handmaid's Tale? That's essentially porn for liberals because it's all about the Christian
I never watched
right.
It. You watch that?
I have not watched it, but I heard it's good.
It's essentially
No.
It's essentially the Christian right takes over America.
Oh, okay.
And starts making everybody have
I'm
babies
a big fan
and
of that
certain
actress.
things
She
and
was on
control
Mad Men.
and controlling everybody.
What's her name?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was she
What he
Elizabeth
said.
Olsen? Was she the Olsen twin sister?
No.
She
Olsen
was on
sisters?
Mad Men.
Mad Men. She's the
She won-
secretary.
she won-
What's the Olsen sister's name? Mary.
No.
Mary Kate.
Mary Kate.
What's the one
Mary
that was
Ashley.
But there's
Ashley.
another.
on? The one that was on the one show I watched. That was
she's-
awesome.
She was the youngest.
She's
Olsen.
actually the best looking
She's
one.
yeah.
Oh, Scott Olsen.
No, she.
Yeah, Scotty.
Did you see
Olsen.
him? He sent me a picture. He's dressed as Peter Pan when he went to Disney.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
He didn't send me that picture.
That's going to the Benchwarmers website.
Put that on the website. Yes.
That's got to go on there.
My
That's good.
Are you counted as Peter Pan?
When I play him, I'm going to be Peter Pan's army, and I'm going to put his picture on there.
He did have one of the best Halloween costumes ever.
Yeah.
He was Dick in the Box.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, no, her name. It was that show I watched on. What's that called, Jace? The show I watched on Disney. The guy, he was married. What's the show?
WandaVision?
WandaVision. Yeah, she was on WandaVision. She was,
okay.
Yeah, one of the Olsen. I didn't know she was another sister until I found out.
Was she Wanda?
So play on Eric's a few weeks ago, the Overreaction Monday. Here's some overreactions I found online, and let me know if they're overreactions or if they're reality or overreaction. Okay, and these aren't mine. I just found these. The Rams are going to miss the playoffs.
That's
Fact.
normal.
I think that's
Reality?
reality.
Willie?
Reality.
Well, I picked to make the playoffs, so I'm going to say overreaction because I just picked them today. So I'll go overreaction, but yeah, it's pretty close to being. You guys are probably closer than I am on that. Geno Smith
MVP.
deserves a long-term extension in Seattle.
Overreaction.
I think it's reality. 110.
Why not?
It's hard to find quarterbacks that can play that position. He's playing it just because his name is Geno. If I would have changed his name to Russell Wilson right now, he'd be. And this is true. Someone said this. He'd be an MVP candidate right now.
And it's not like he's just played good a few games.
No.
He's consistently played well.
And he actually had some good games before.
Yeah.
Think about it. But he
In
was
relief.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Why is it
Mop
not
up
updating
duty.
the
you know?
score?
So I think it's reality. I think it's reality. What do you guys think about Geno Smith getting an extension?
I agree.
I'd give him one.
Willie?
I concur.
How about this? Justin Fields will rush for over 1,000 yards this season.
Well, where's he at right now?
That's where I'm like waiting.
Well, he's got to be close to 500.
I'll check.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. Do it again.
Justin Fields will rush for over 1,000 yards this season.
Where's he at?
Yes.
I'm checking right now.
He's checking. I think he's around 500, I'd say. 550.
I'm going to say no.
Maybe not, because the first couple games he did.
I think they're going to try and reel him in from not getting killed.
I don't think he'll make it. He'll
I
be
think
close.
it's colder
I bet
and
you'll be
colder.
like
But they run like
926.
I'm going to say the way they're calling plays now, I want to see what he has right now.
What does he got?
Rushing 2022 season. Justin Fields and this is career 602 this year. Oh,
he's got 602 right now.
Yeah.
He's
going to
over.
get it. Yeah,
he's going way over.
He'll make it.
Yeah, he's going over. I thought he was like, wow, that's crazy.
He might go over next
You believe
week.
he's going over, Eric?
I said yeah.
Okay. Tyreek Hill will
MVP.
have 150 catches and 2,000 yards this year.
Yes.
What's he at?
He's at
12 catches and 12 yards.
He's at
Then definitely.
he's at I think he's at 1,400 right now.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Look it up.
1,400 catches. No way.
Tyreek Hill's at 400 yards.
Hey,
and he's going to go for
No.
3,000 yards this year.
1,400 catches.
Oh, sorry. Yards. 10,000 yards.
Calm down.
it's a good year. He's averaging over 9 yards a catch.
Off your thing that Tyreek Hill will beat Calvin Johnson's record.
Well, Cooper Kupp's record to beat now.
No, he's got 2,000 in a year.
I thought Cooper Kupp broke those records last year.
Kelvin still has a record.
Oh, Calvin has.
Calvin still
Not
has
the
it.
reception record that Cooper Kupp has now.
Yeah, he has receptions, but Calvin has the
sorry.
yards.
Tariq Hill's at 1,100.
And how many receptions?
I don't know. Let me look.
So
He's probably
you
at
think he's
70.
going to go over 2,000 yards? I think he is. If he's at 1,100. You know what? I'm going to say, and I don't wish ill will on people. I'm going to say no because he's going to miss 2 or 3 games on the way out.
Because he's going to pull a hammy.
And they got to play the Jets, I think, one more time. The Bills, different matchups, different defenses.
It's
Better.
going to be colder
He's got that
again.
Nick Lucasen.
I'm going to say no, but he's going to be close.
Plus, they have to play the Packers too.
He has
Scott,
76 receptions.
They have to play the Packers too. So
he's 76. So he's just halfway.
76.
He's got 8 games left. I don't think he's going to catch 150. I don't think he is. So you guys think he's going to do 150 in 2,000?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to say no.
No.
He's going to be close.
is that the Polish Hammer?
Willie, what do you think? No?
No.
The Eagles are the best team in the NFL.
Yes.
No.
No,
Hey, who'd you say
Jets
is,
are.
if you're gonna-
Jets are.
Oh, Buffalo.
Who do you think, Willie?
Well, and here's the thing. I was looking at who the Eagles have played so far.
What do you want? It was a 41.
I mean, they haven't really played anybody. I mean, I guess they beat Minnesota, and they're 7-1, right?
One update. Oh, there it is.
I think they are because I think they like each other and they're a good team and they're going to play well.
another one
And
I'm done.
Sirianni's a good coach and he always has those things to say. So yeah, I think they're going to be the best team for the year is what we're saying.
They are the best team in the NFL right now.
Yes, they are. They are.
I'm going to say yeah, but I'm going to kind of give the Chiefs a little bump too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say yes. I agree. The Dolphins will win the AFC East.
Reality.
No. I'm going to say no.
Dolphins will win the East.
AFC East.
No.
You know why?
No, it's the Jets.
Because you know what? You know who's going to have another concussion? I think it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. The Vikings are the Eagles' biggest competitor in the NFC.
No, definitely not.
No, there's no way.
They're barely squeaking out games. I mean, they're winning their games like they're supposed to, but everyone's been at the end.
I'm going to say yeah.
You think they're the best, the second best?
Well, that's my NFC Championship game, so I'm going to stick
I've
with it.
got Tampa.
Yeah. Well, if I'm picking anybody, I'll pick Dallas over anybody else besides the Vikings.
Dallas is. I can't.
Dallas
believe it's good.
Dallas
they're
played
that
well
good.
against them without.
Dallas or
Dak.
Giants even.
Yeah,
I think that. I
crazy.
mean, the defense on Dallas alone, you just have to.
Yeah. How about the Patriots are a playoff team?
No.
Patriots playoff team, Willie?
I don't think so because I don't think Mac Jones is.
He's so up and down.
I think they're expecting more of him than what they're getting. So no.
The Patriots are a playoff team.
Yes.
No.
I'm going to agree with Eric. No, and Willie.
Yes.
And not sorry, and then Tom Brady can still play at a high level. Of course he can.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes.
It's a low level for him, but it's high level for.
And you know what? He's had some mental things going on this year with him. You know, when you're going through a divorce, that messes you up, man.
Yeah. So that was it for those.
I got one.
Yeah.
Do the Packers start a full rebuild this offseason?
I don't know. Depends what Aaron Rodgers does.
No, they're not going to do a full rebuild. Their defense is pretty much
depends,
set.
like he just said, it depends on what Rodgers does.
It does, and I honestly don't think this is the argue or get big thing. And I'm not. This isn't a. I don't think their defense is that good.
Mm-hmm.
They struggled when they were at 100%. I mean, when everybody was healthy.
Yeah, but their defense is built for a different type of team. They're built to play from a lead, and they haven't had a lead.
Yeah, I mean,
so if you're building on all,
but they still can't stop the run. That was the problem.
They didn't have to because they'd be up by 20 points. Now they do.
Yeah.
It's a different. It's not. What do you got?
He's got 5 hours of dad jokes.
He's got dad jokes. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It depends what Rodgers does.
What's his contract?
2 years.
Willie?
Could they just cut him?
Yeah, but
Could that just come to it?
But
it's a $50 million
It's
hit.
a big hit. It's going to be a hit either way unless they trade him. And
Well,
some team,
yeah.
and I think you still, even if you trade a guy, you still take some of the
Yeah,
money on. It's
you do.
weird. It's a weird thing. I didn't know that. I thought you were just free and clear. Okay,
I mean, the
see ya.
biggest part is the stupidest thing was they kept Bakhtiari, and that could have been 2 good players.
Yeah.
He's getting paid outrageous. He's playing like what 12 plays all year.
Yeah, he's like rotating at left tackle.
Dude, it's ridiculous what they spent on him for nothing.
So Willie, go ahead.
What? What do you want me
You
to
got
talk
dad
about?
joke?
I do have some dad jokes.
Oh, what a surprise!
I do.
What?
I
He's
do.
over there like,
Hey, I don't know if you guys knew this. I just found out that cockfighting is done with roosters. That's 6 months of my training down the drain.
I love that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Let me get to it.
Hold on. Hey.
What was the punchline?
That's 6 months of training down the drain.
Zing zing.
What if it was 69 weeks?
Hey, I invented a new word.
Wait, do that joke again. Do the first joke again.
Right. I just found out that cockfighting is done with roosters. That's 6 months of training down the drain.
That joke's killing it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I invented a new word. Plagiarism.
Oh my gosh.
That's even funnier.
I don't know if you knew this, but they passed a new law in Hawaii that you're no longer to laugh above a certain decibel. That's crazy, don't you guys think? Now you can only use aloha. What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
It's gonna be. I don't know.
A carrot.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's about right.
That's the best joke of the night.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but next week is Diarrhea Awareness Week. It runs all week.
Oh my God, Willie! Speaking on that, I had constipation real bad this morning. It's a true story too. I finally got it out of there. I was like, man. I looked down. I'm like, man, Republicans are going to be pissed. I'm just going to flush this thing.
Wow. My last one here, kids.
Okay.
What's the hardest thing to say with a straight face? I'm having a stroke.
That's terrible.
Jeez.
I would have done.
Sean Olsen's like, I love that joke. Oh, I love that joke.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Hey, he owes me.
So what was your favorite joke?
I'm going to go with the carrot.
I like the original one. The
cockfight?
The cockfight.
Yeah.
I'll go with the cock.
Eric's always a fan.
Go the cock.
He's a fan favorite of the cock.
Cack.
Closing thoughts?
Yeah. So anything else, Willie?
That's all I got, kids.
Anything? Eric, Ed, I'm sorry.
No, just closing thoughts.
Eric, anything?
I'm good. We can.
I think I got everything on the sheet. Oh, you know what? Real quick. Pick 3 games to
Oh,
make
yeah.
our picks for next week. Willie was in the lead this week with 7 right, and I was second 6, and I think.
I just got this game right as well.
Yeah, I think this game I got. So you're at 8, and I'm at 7.
Did I make my picks?
I think you were tied with me. I think.
Yeah, I did
you
pretty
made
well
your
this
picks
week.
So here we go. A couple games I was looking at the docket, and we'll take a couple picks. How about Seahawks Buccaneers? Buccaneers giving 2.5 at home to the Seahawks.
Ooh.
So Seattle's coming to the
Tampa.
East Coast.
Yep. So getting 2.5.
I'm taking Seattle.
I like Seattle.
Hawks.
I'm going to take Tampa Bay this weekend. Lions Bears. Bears, first time they're favored since the Texan game. 2.5 against the Lions at home.
2.5. How many games do you get beat by that 3.5 spread?
Yeah.
That half point.
Yeah.
2.5.
I'm going to take Chicago just because I'm going to.
I'm taking the Bears.
I'm going to take the Lions.
I'm taking the Kitties.
They're on fire. They've won 1 in a row.
Let's see here. Cowboys Packers. Packers at home giving 2.5.
Oh, taking Cowboys all day on that.
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
I'm going to.
They can't stop the run.
Can't stop
Bills has
anything.
got like 3 good running
Tony
backs.
Pollard and Zeke. Yeah. I'll take. That's a tough one. I'll take the Cowboys. Cowboys had a hard time.
I might start Pollard this week.
I start Pollard every week.
I know. I've been on and off with him because I got 4 good running backs.
I'd start Emmitt Smith. He might get in the game.
How about Cardinals Rams? Rams laying 3 points at home to the Cardinals. This is a do or die.
I think this is going to be a good game.
I'm going to take the Rams.
It's a do or die for both of them.
Do or
really.
die for the Rams.
What's the
3 at the Rams?
Don't they have the same record?
Rams are favored by 3
and 6, 3 and 5.
I'm taking.
Yeah, the Rams are favored by 3.
I'm taking Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals are a better team.
Cardinals score some points, but they give up a lot.
I'm taking the Los Angeles Cups.
Okay.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Oh, another big game. Vikings Bills.
Oof.
Bills giving 8.5 to the Vikings.
Who's going to be the quarterback of the Bills?
Line's going to change by the end of the week.
I'm going to take the Bills even if Josh Allen plays.
Who's
I'm
their
going
backup?
to take the Vikings even if that's 8.5.
Who's their backup? Tyrod Taylor?
No. I don't know.
He
used to be
punctured lung Taylor.
Yeah, it was Trubisky last year.
Chase Daniel there now?
I love all the journeymen we just named.
No, he was somewhere like a decent.
Geno Smith?
Look it up.
Who's the backup, Jason?
Buffalo. Backup quarterback.
Doug Flutie.
He's got to pay attention.
He doesn't know.
And what are you guys taking?
He's looking at dirty pictures.
Buffalo giving 8.5 to the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings on the road with the 8.5.
8.5.
Oh,
I'll take the Vikings.
I'll
yeah.
take the Vikings as
Vikes.
well. They've been playing good enough to be right in the game.
Willie?
Case Keenum.
Oh, Case Keenum.
Ooh, now I'm changing.
Well, I hope.
I'm going to take the Vikings
If
now.
Josh Allen starts, I'm taking the Vikings. If Case Keenum starts, I'm taking the Bills.
That's right. You said either way.
And the last one I'm going to do because Chargers 49ers, decent game I think. At the 49ers, Chargers getting 3.5 on Sunday Night Football, I believe, or Monday night.
Niners going to win
that's
that
a
game.
good. That should be a good game.
Yeah,
Chargers will screw it up right at the end.
Because they were in a bye this week, right?
The coach
Niners
will,
were.
So they had some chance
it
to work out with McCaffrey, get some plays more.
Well, McCaffrey's going to throw a touchdown
he needs any
for
more.
sure.
He'll throw another touchdown.
Is Debo back this week? Or
I don't know. Hasn't
you know
said
what?
yet.
Couple weeks yet.
You know what he's going to do this week? He's going to do an extra point, but he's going to drop kick it.
Like Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie, yeah.
And I'll do this game Monday Night Football. Eagles 10.5, giving it to the Commanders at Philly.
Commanders.
I'm taking Philly.
Straight up.
Now tell me it's gonna be you and me forever.
Commanders.
I'm going to go Eagles.
Just like the Bucs, man.
This could be that game.
This is the game.
That could be the game. I'm going to go with the Commanders, I think.
And I took the Eagles. So, and just we talked about the college football top 4, Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and
So it'll be Georgia 1, Ohio State 2, Michigan 3,
TCU's
TCU
3
4.
on here.
TCU's 4.
Okay,
TCU will be
flipped,
4.
okay.
Paul Feinbaum, and I he hates Michigan so much, but he's given him so much more love this year.
And Drake again.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I got
So yeah, that's it for tonight. Yep. I'm going Michigan for Willie.
Giant safety Xavier McKinney broke his hand. Suffered a hand injury while on his vacation in Cabo.
Water skiing, and he's out
No,
for.
not he was on an ATV.
Oh, ATV, and he's going to be out. He's put on IR, and he's going to be out for
Minimum of 4.
no. It's
The
10
IR?
weeks. The
Yeah.
one he's on, he got put
Oh,
on.
we got put on the long term.
Yeah, 10 to 13 weeks or something like that. He's got to be on.
done.
What? Yeah.
Why was he in?
Might-
Wait a second.
Bye week.
Bye week.
And he went to Cabo on a bye
On
week.
vacation. Yeah, he could go on vacation, but he shouldn't have been right ADF probably.
Jesus Christ. What is he thinking?
The trip's okay. Just lay on the beach and relax. Why would you want to do anything physical?
Idiot.
You're an NFL player. You physical.
Dude.
Just lay on the beach and sit in the sun, man.
Oh my God!
And let someone feed you grapes.
In
Don't you
Cabo,
love to just do that in general?
I almost sustained an injury there. I almost fell off a table at the Giggly Marlin.
Giggly.
I was pretty hammered that night.
The pink tuna?
They have tequila carts down the street, just rolling down the street, at least back in the day.
They have a charcuterie board of tequila?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I was like, why did I drink that beer? I've had like 7 margaritas and like 8 shots of tequila. We went to Cabo Wabo, and then we ended up at the Giggly Marlin.
I love the Giggly Marlin.
The tables were built out of like expanded metal, so you could like dance on them and stuff.
Oh, nice. Did you dance on them?
Like the old timers in Milwaukee?
Timers dancing on the piano.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy there.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
Timers. That was a good bar. So closing thoughts, Ed.
All I know is I found out that my $100 Ring doorbell is better than security against attackers than the FBI and the Secret Service combined. I've gone 13,467 days without being attacked by a male prostitute with a hammer in his underwear. Sounds silly, but some people can't say that.
Eric?
My closing thoughts are Timers was a great bar. My closing thought, Ed has a reverse peephole, so they see him walking around in his underwear, and they don't want to walk in.
The guy went to punch the hole. He's like, fuck that.
I'm walking away here. Look at the boner on that
There's
guy.
nothing to see here.
That guy's already got a boner before I broke the window.
Reverse peephole.
I hate goodbyes.
Yeah, I can't top that. So, once again, with the Benchwarmers podcast for Eric, Ed, Willie, Jace, and myself, everybody, great week, and take care.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give him more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.